Alright, how's it going, everyone? Welcome on in. Is my camera out of focus? Why does the camera do that? Okay, I think it found me. It found my face. How's it going, everyone? Am I talking also? Yes, I am. Okay. I realized I didn't check the mic levels, but they're good. They're good. Dargoon, Gamer Jame, welcome. Eggroll Buddy, welcome. Thank you for confirming that you can hear me. How's it going? I am having a great day because I believe my Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition is secured. I believe. I don't know. So Eggroll, question for you, since I think you did the same thing as I did. Did you prepay for the Collector's Edition? Because when I went to GameStop today, they had me pay the price of the standard edition, and they like wrote my name down on that little ticket thing and said that they would hold the collector's edition for me and I'd pay the difference later. Was it the same deal for you? No, you paid the whole they gave you an admission ticket and told you that the soonest they could hand it out was 11 p.m. They didn't see. I'm a little worried. I'm a little apprehensive because they didn't give me the admission ticket. They just like kept it on their desk. And I only paid $75, or yeah, with 70 plus tax. Okay, well, we'll see. I'm a little apprehensive, but we'll see. I think it'll be fine. I think I'll be able to get it. He did say that they had a lot of copies. Man, there is really electricity in the air around Tears of the Kingdom, I feel like. I read like IGN's little blurb about it. I haven't read any like in-depth reviews, but I have read like little like Twitter reviews that places like IGN have been posting, and so many of them say that it surpasses Breath of the Wild, which is like absolutely crazy to me. I can't even imagine. What it's going to be like. I'm so excited. So we are going to end slightly, just a little bit early tonight so that I can go pick that up. Artificer Nemo, welcome in. How's it going? So nice to see you here. Hope you're having an awesome day too. But we are going to be continuing Final Fantasy VII on the NES. If you end the stream early, I'll ban you. Okay, I'll get banned then. Yeah, we're continuing FF7 on the NES. We made it to the train graveyard. That's where we left off last time. And, you know, in my head, I'm just imagining the train graveyard from Final Fantasy VII Remake, but with this absolute bootleg graphics that we have in this game. Tears of the Kingdom only comes out once in a lifetime. It's true. Have you bought new Lego recently? No, I haven't. But I got this shirt when we went to the Legoland theme park. That's where I got this shirt from. Yeah, I still only my son has a lot of new Lego that he got for his birthday, and they're all Minecraft sets. Like the Minecraft bug bit my 7-year-old son really hard, and he was already really into Legos. He's been into Legos like most of his life, and then he discovered the intersection of Lego and Minecraft, and so that's been his obsession. The NES adaptation will absolutely not look like a rail yard. No, there's a train in it. There's trains. That's why you're asking the shirt was speaking to you. It's a really cool shirt. I like it a lot. It says build and explore, and it's got the astronauts. I dig it. And it's just got the vibe, right? They're kind of like neonish. I like the shirt a lot. Have you bought any game-related sets like NES, Mario, Sonic, Horizon stuff? I have the Horizon one, Eggroll. It's out of the camera view. It's like just out of the camera view, and it's like too far for me to reach. Otherwise, I would show you. But yeah, I bought the Horizon one. That's the one that I like bought for me recently. The shirt is very space body. Thank you, Dargoon. Thank you. All right, let's get into the game. I really like this 8-bit. I mean, this is probably just from another one of the actual 8-bit Final Fantasy games, but I really like this intro music. If only it doesn't, like... If only it, like, kept going on, you know? I heard they're retiring the NES one, so you're looking to buy it before the end of the year, but it's like 200 plus. Yeah, I don't know. The NES one just... I don't know. It's just not the kind of thing that excites me, that one. The music is pretty quiet. I did just move the level around. Is it quiet right now? Just a tad low? Okay, I'll raise it up a little bit more. Actually, how is that? Is that good? Is it nicely balanced? The music sounds really good right now. This is probably the best the music will sound. Seems good for now. This slaps? Yeah, right? You know, I'm pretty sure they didn't make this for this game. I'm pretty sure it just came straight from FF1, 2, or 3. I don't know which one though, because I haven't played the actual 8-bit versions of. Well, I've played the actual 8-bit version of FF1, but I've never played them for FF2 and 3. All right, let's get going. See, there are trains. Look at this, and the ground is all broken up. It's like it's a real train graveyard. It fits, right? Look, we even got the little like maze. We're probably not gonna have that robot that you have to activate. Oh wait, maybe this is it though. Okay, no, we're still in the train graveyard. I was half expecting to just like go past that screen and be back in. Oh wait, no, we are back in Sector 7. There's only the train graveyard around here, and they say there's ghosts around too. Damn. Wow, isn't there somewhere we could go to be alone? Not with you, buddy. Wait, Cloud Sprite looks super familiar. Cloud Sprite is just a palette swap of the fighter from FF1. Those train/rails are really hard to make out. Hey girl, you're being too harsh. I can make out what they are just fine. Wait, we're here. Wait, isn't something supposed to be happening right now? Welcome, what would you like? What can I buy? I don't need any of this. I've like never used items at all. Goodbye. If you need help with the train, I can help you. You drove one for 5 years. Whoa, that's a cool job to have, Dargoon. What was that like? You know, at one point I discovered like videos on YouTube's that were just like train ride videos. Like it's just a camera on the tracks of these like beautiful like European train tracks. Very cold in the winter. Did that job require a lot of training? Yeah, I'm also interested in that. We made it. The pillar's standing. Wait, you hear something above us? Gunfire? No! Wedge, are you alright? Cloud, you remembered my name. Barrett's up top. Help him. And Cloud, sorry I wasn't any help. I'm going up. Eris, you look after Wedge. Don't worry. Eris, do me a favor. I have a bar called Seventh Heaven in this neighborhood. There's a little girl named Marlene there. Don't worry, I'll put her somewhere safe. It's dangerous here. Everyone get away from the pillar, quickly! Everyone get out of Sector 7! Things are heating up. Yeah, but the company that hired you paid for it? That's good. Oh, these guys. What was the deal with these guys? They were either immune to physical damage or magic, and I don't remember which one. I think they were immune to magic. And I also think Tifa probably has all of her gear unequipped, because that's what happens anytime anybody in the party changes. How do you guys feel this game is at portraying the stakes of what's happening in the story? Like, in original FF7 and especially in FF7 Remake, like, the stakes are super, super high at this point. But that all kind of happened in like 2 seconds. It's mostly regulations and safety that are a big issue. The driving part is easy. I see, I see. How far did the train you drove go? Honestly, it feels like dramatic stakes are done much better starting in FF4. Well, yeah, I agree. I agree. FF2 does some things pretty good, though. I think FF2 walked so that FF4 could run. FF1 through 3 are way more adventure-oriented. They couldn't do drama and sadness until the SNES. I feel... Okay, so, you know, to qualify this, though, I did play the PS1 version of FF2, but I feel like they did a pretty good job of making it dramatic. Okay, it's time to actually use an item. This is the first time I'm using an item in a very long time. There are a number of character deaths in FF2, so I can't judge on NES TBF. You played the Dawn of Souls version. And what did you think about it in the Dawn of Souls version? Did you think it was, like, not as dramatic as it could have been? I assume that the story is pretty much the same between them. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is the same. As a kid, you thought it was decently dramatic. The boulder scene with Joseph remains stuck in your mind to this day. Yeah, I remember when that happened. That was a dramatic scene. I think there's plenty of drama available on the NES. Although, you know what is a great example of a dramatic, really dramatic 8-bit game is Ninja Gaiden. I played only a little bit of Ninja Gaiden. I haven't beaten it yet. I think I'm saving it for stream to do like a full playthrough. But the cutscenes in that game are pretty incredible. Just around your city, picking up rail cars in one spot and moving them to many industries in the region, dropping loaded ones and bringing back the empty ones. Gotcha, gotcha. So you weren't like going across the province or across the country or anything. Okay, but they had cutscenes to carry the narrative. Well, I'm just saying, like, with NES, with like on an 8-bit system, it was possible. Oh yeah, we can just do this again. Recover it all. Hooray! Let's also check equipment. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Oh, Tifa has everything equipped still. Good. Oh, wait a minute. Could I have gone and gotten upgrades? Before we do this, I need to go out and see if I can upgrade my spells and stuff. I forgot like the actual mechanics of the game for a minute. Did you switch vehicles / rail cars a lot? It sounds like it. It sounds like they switched cars quite a bit in that description. So oh, I totally didn't pay attention at all to how much damage these things did. I feel like the name Tifa is important in FF7. Yeah, Tifa is one of the main characters. She's like one of the central main characters. I actually have no idea how they're separated. Are they like chain / tied together? Oh, you mean rail cars? You did switch all the time. It was your primary job. I think there's just like a linkage mechanism. Like a specially designed little pin kind of mechanism. Also, did you disable the chat on your stream today? No. Why do you ask that, Igrel? At least I didn't on purpose. Were you trying to chat while I wasn't live? Maybe I have something set up where it disables the chat when I'm not live, but I didn't think so. Oh, it normally shows up above the camera. Oh, good call. Good call. That chat. I thought you were talking about, like, chat while I wasn't live. You know what? Okay, the screen's gonna go dark for just a second, but I will still be here. Let me fix that, because I do want chat there. Just a second. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Look, there's chat. There's chat. So I turned it off when we did the Resident Evil Outbreak collab stream just because I didn't have room for it. And I forgot to ever turn it back on. They're attached by 2 knuckles, one on each rail car, linked by an air hose system to remove the brakes. Rail cars have brakes by default and need to pump air into the air system to remove them. Fade to black like a dang movie. That's the OBS. OBS at work. It's your OBS dollars at work. I guess there are no OBS dollars. Thank you for these lessons in trains, Dargoon. Oh yeah, I was saying I don't know if I got like the full story out, but at one point I discovered that there were these videos on YouTube. Barrett, this isn't good. Barrett, this isn't good. Okay, we can't leave. Whoops. All right, guess we're just going for it. So I discovered these videos on YouTube that were like, you know, these beautiful train rides in like all across Europe, where they just put a camera on the front of the car, on the front of the engine, I guess, and you know, they're just like hours-long videos showing you the entire ride and like in 4K and stuff. And I would put those on in the background for a while. It was really cool. I liked it a lot. I don't know if you guys knew of the existence of those. I like that these things are called Tarragon. They're not just pteranodons. They're not just dragons, but they're Tarragons. So, the reason that I'm using, like, somewhat inefficient attacks is the way that the leveling up system works. So you have, like, character levels, like normal, but also every weapon has levels, and every spell has levels. So I'm trying to, like, evenly level up my weapons and spells here. Could do train rides if I wanted to, but you don't want to leave your job. But maybe when you retire, you could do it part-time. Canada is a massive country. That is pretty cool that you have that as like as an option, like you have experience in it to do in retirement. That could be fun. I sometimes think about what I might do in retirement. Maybe you know, if Twitch is still here, maybe I'll be a full-time streamer then. Jeez, I don't know what to do for Tifa. Maybe we'll try using the Squall. So is anyone else going to midnight release for Tears of the Kingdom? there's like so much going on this weekend. I'm not gonna have as much time as I want to just play Tears of the Kingdom. I feel like my kid has they have like spring carnival tomorrow after school in like the field at their school, so that's one thing that we're doing for sure. What else are you doing this weekend? Yeah, so spring carnival at my son's school, and then we're supposed to have some friends over on Saturday to do like a cookout, but I think it might rain, so that might not actually happen. So if that doesn't happen, then I'll be able to play Tears of the Kingdom all day Saturday. You were just going dark for 2 days? See, I wish I could do that, Egg Roll. Wish I could do that. Clear your schedule. It's time for some Spacebot time. Just tell your kids, me. Well, unfortunately, that's what I do when I'm streaming already, so... Plus, you know, there's been a few Zelda games that I've played, like, entirely through with my kids watching. Like, we did that with Skyward Sword, which was also my first time actually getting through the whole game, and that made it such a more magical experience than it would have been otherwise. And also, I played through Ocarina of Time with them watching the whole thing, and it was great. Yeah, sorry, teach your kids the meaning of privacy. And I kind of wish that I could do that, but they like attention a lot. But no, if anything, I wish that they could like sit down with me for the whole thing of Tears of the Kingdom. But I'm probably gonna start it tonight after I get my copy. Tifa's so weak. Maybe you could do a stream with your kids, or maybe not if you don't want them on the internet, or maybe your wife could join us for some Tomb Raider 1 action. Yeah, you guys haven't been pushing for that Tomb Raider 1 action in a while. I always tell my wife that she should get into Twitch, but she doesn't want to. I don't know. Maybe one of these days. Like, would they not be able to sit through the whole thing, you think? Oh no, it's just that they're gonna be asleep when I get home with it tonight. Tomb Raider 1 action? Yeah, we were talking about, so Dargoon is a big fan of Tomb Raider 1, and my wife is also a big fan of Tomb Raider 1. And so I was saying, you know, there were a couple people in here that were like, you need to get her to stream so she can play Tomb Raider 1. Twitch is a pretty significant investment, TBF, in terms of time. Yeah, but it's a fun thing to do. I think she would like it if she tried it. Want to come on stream and play Tomb Raider? 1996, best Tomb Raider ever. Are there any other Tomb Raiders that have dinosaurs? Because the fact that that Tomb Raider game has dinosaurs, you know, kind of makes it the best one. It does sound like fun, though. Yeah, we need to get her on here. I think she'd have a good time. She played Tomb Raider. I bet so many Tomb Raider fans would come out of the woodwork. These Tarragons are taking forever. Oh my god. I mean, it's because I have been using like weaker attacks, but they have dinos in Tomb Raider 2 and 3 apparently. Never played a proper Tomb Raider outside of the first Tomb Raider reboot. Oh, the first Tomb Raider reboot is like a completely different game. There's no dinosaurs in that, which automatically makes it worse. It's been a while, but yes, I think they have dinos. Good. I'm glad that they didn't just immediately drop the dinos, but dinosaurs should have been in Tomb Raider reboot. That would have been such a better game. The first reboot reminded you of like a wonkier Uncharted? Yeah, it did. So I've never really played Uncharted, but yeah, it's definitely trying to be Uncharted. Exactly. Alright, let's go up. Finally, we got off this floor. Oh, is that Biggs? Ooh, Cerberus. The dino level in 1 is beautiful. Well, it was beautiful in 1996. Now it's just old graphics. No, I think it's beautiful. I totally love the aesthetic of that dinosaur level in the OG Tomb Raider. It's the best part I've seen of the game. Man, I really wish that I went to the shop before coming in here. Let's see, I feel like I should be able to just attack this guy. I don't know. Oh, I missed. Great. Okay, at least that worked. At least the physical attack worked. So, we've met... Okay, I'm trying to think of if there are any characters in Final Fantasy VII that you don't get until after the first disc, because I believe that this game really only goes to the first disc of the PS1 version, that is. I can't remember. Like, a lot of the sequence of events in FF7 are really blurry to me. It's like I remember a lot of the events, but especially everything that happens after Disc 1, it gets like really, really blurry, especially the order that they happen. Yuffie at least should be available in Disc 1 if you remember right. I think Sid and Vincent are later. Sid is the one that I was thinking of in particular. Cloud, so you don't care what happens to the planet? You're wounded. Thanks, Cloud. Don't worry about me. Barrett's fighting up there. Go help him. Alright, let's go. We're losing all our friends. Cloud, I'm glad I could talk with you one last time. Don't say last. That's alright. Because of our actions, many people died. This probably is our punishment. Is that so? Huh. Cool as usual. Ex-soldier. Always. I liked that. In you. No, Jesse! I'll miss Jesse. Gold Saucer is still Disc 1, right? Then definitely Yuffie. Yeah, Gold Saucer is definitely Disc 1. Cloud sounds like a strange name for a hero. Is that badly translated Japanese name? No, it's actually a really, like there's multiple layers as to why he's named Cloud. It's a little bit spoilery if I, like, go into it, though, to be honest. But I always thought Cloud was a cool name. We'll see how far this game gets with the story to see if we see why his name is Cloud. Or you might be able to just look it up if you're interested. I just don't want to talk about it on stream in case anybody listening hasn't played this game. Hasn't played the original version of this game, that is. Let's see, should I be doing physical attacks? Okay, there we go. We did it. Jesse, I know, right, Aggro Buddy? And you know what I still can't get over? Oh wait, did I? Ah! I just jumped down to the bottom through this hole by accident. Come on. Alright, let's do that again. I like to imagine Sakaguchi looked out a window and was like, his name is Cloud now. No, I can't believe I jumped in that hole. It looked like a hole that I could jump down. That's why I walked up to it. But then the thing that I didn't want to happen happened. Alright. Don't trip this time, Cloud. Tifa! Cloud! You came! Be careful! Here they come! Look at the little airship. I love that he comes in an airship like that. It's so perfect. You're too late. Once I push this button, that's all, folks. Mission accomplished. We have to disarm it. Cloud, Barret, please! I can't have you do that. No one gets in the way of Reno and the Turks. Ah, it's Reno! It's Golden Gladiator Reno once again. He's back. I don't even get an opportunity to equip Barret. I'm pretty sure Barret's got, like, nothing. Okay, that's 80. That's probably the best attack for Cloud. Although we'll try physical just to make sure. Wow, Barret just does 3 damage. Barret's completely useless in this fight, because he's got nothing equipped. And Tifa missed with this wind last time, so... Okay, Bolt 2 is definitely better. Wind is still missing. I'll try wind one more time. If it misses again, I'm just gonna assume Reno is immune to wind. Why is Reno immune to wind? I don't know why, but he sure is. He sure seems like he is. You know, playing this kind of makes me want to revisit Final Fantasy VII Remake. Already tired? No, Dargoon, I'm staying up late tonight, don't worry. I mean, we are ending stream a little early, but I'm staying up late. I'm gonna be playing playing Tears of the Kingdom. Plus, I have coffee in this mug. It's decaf, but still, it helps. It helps. Good indeed. Man, there is such a massive difference between Cloud's usefulness in this battle and everybody else's in the party. Maybe I should have my characters, like, specialize. Well, no, that's right. So, like, once a spell reaches maximum experience, I have to go to the shop to upgrade it. So, you know, I was thinking about, like, maybe I should just keep leveling up, like, certain things, like, specialize the characters, but I don't have an opportunity to, like, it's just wasted experience if I don't use the things that aren't maxed out. Barrett has a gun for a hand, and he's only doing 3 damage. Why? Because look at all that armor that Reno's wearing. Look at all his armor. How is Barrett's bullets supposed to go through that? We need to, like, bolt is the thing that's working because we're just, like, charging his whole body because he's wearing metal armor. It makes sense to me, Eggroll. You just gotta use the old noggin. I think it makes perfect sense. Well, then I guess the question is, Barrett's doing 3 and Tifa's doing like 7 and 8. So maybe it doesn't make as much sense. Unless you just accept the fact that Tifa's fists are stronger than bullets, which is not unreasonable. I feel like that's, you know, that's within the realm of possibility here. The gun is only for show. It's all about having good looks. It's actually shooting links. I'm sorry, Eggroll. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult your intelligence. It's time. Oh, he didn't fly away on an airship. Cloud, I don't know how to stop this. Try it. It's not a normal time bomb. Oh, there's the airship. That's right. You'll have a hard time disarming that one. It'll blow the second some stupid jerk touches it. Please, stop it! Ha ha ha. Only a Shinra executive can set up or disarm the emergency plate release system. Shut your hole! I wouldn't try that. You just might make me injure our special guest. Eris! Oh, you know each other? How nice you could see each other one last time. You should thank me. What is a normal time bomb, Cloud? You know, I was thinking the same exact thing. See, you're using your noggin, Eggroll. What are you gonna do with Eris? I haven't decided. Our orders were to find and catch the last remaining ancient. It's taken us a long time, but now I can finally report this to the president. Tifa, don't worry, she's all right. Eris! Hurry and get out. Ha ha ha. Well, it should be starting right about now. Think you can escape in time? Once that plate starts coming down, it's too late. We gotta hurry. Yo, we could use this wire to get out. Oh, we don't get to see a awesome ziplining scene. They ziplined out if it wasn't apparent. Biggs, Wedge, Jesse, Marlene. God damn it! Damn it! Damn it all to hell! What the hell's it all for? Ah! Hey, Barrett. Oh dang, visceral dialogue, I know, right? Barrett. Ah! Hey. Barrett, stop. Please stop, Barrett. Ugh, God damn. Marlene. Barrett? I think Marlene is safe. Huh? Right before they took Eris, she said, don't worry, she's alright. She was probably talking about Marlene. Really? But... Biggs, Wedge, Jesse. All 3 of them were in the pillar. Think I don't know that? But all of us fought together. I don't want to think of them as dead. And the other people in Sector 7. This is all screwed up. They destroyed an entire village just to get to us. They killed so many people. Are you saying it's our fault? Because Avalanche was here? Innocent people lost their lives because of us? No, Tifa. That ain't it. Hell no. It ain't us. It's the damn Shinra. It's never been nobody but the Shinra. They're evil and destroying our planet just to build their power and line their own damn pockets with gold. They're gonna kill this planet. Our fight ain't never gonna be over until we get rid of them. I don't know. What don't you know? You don't believe me? It's not that. I'm not sure about me. My feelings. what about you? Yo, where's he think he's going? Oh, Eris. Oh yeah, that girl. What's up with her? I don't really know, but she's the one I left Marlene with. Tifa, there ain't no turning back now. You're going to help Eris? Yeah, but before that, there's something I want to know. What's that? It's about the ancients. Are you alright? Pull it together, man! Eris's home isn't far. Let's go. Let's see. Go to Eris's home? Okay, I know where I am. Look, there's the playground. This little grouping of pillars is the playground. This is the slide. That's what it looks like in here. Oh no, I missed an opportunity to equip Barret. Sorry, that's not a playground. That's the playground, Eggroll. That's where Cloud and Aerith had their date. I didn't know what it was at first either. I was like, what is this? And then I realized what it was when we had that scene. That's the saddest slope of stairs you've ever seen. That's what it is. That's the playground with like the Moogle slide. And the tongue. Oh, so guys, I did a thing today before stream. I put some cool LEDs on the back of my CRT, and like I had like some LED lights around the room in the past, and like I have some up here, but I don't know, I feel like I didn't really put them in the right place. I never really was super happy with how they look, but right now, like, as it's gotten darker here, like, when I started streaming, it was still pretty light out. But as it's gotten darker, like, now it looks so awesome with the lights behind the CRT. I'll have to, post a picture of it in Discord. I'm not even looking at people's hit points. Maybe I should pay attention to the game for half a second. Barret's getting close to death. I mean, not really. So we're finally starting to see repeating enemies, by the way. Like, we fought these serpents so many times now. But still, I'm extremely impressed with the variety of enemies in this. It's like they took enemies from like every JRPG they could find and just smashed them all into this game. We can use Bolt 2, I think. I'm gonna be really happy when I can actually upgrade my gear. Oh, I still haven't equipped Barret. We have to equip him. To equip him. After this fight. And this fight could have already been over if I used magic. You know, I haven't listened to like the music here after a battle. Gray Attack, welcome in. You love Mamba Fruit Chews. What are Mamba Fruit Chews? Is that like a type of candy or something? Gray Attack, I hope you are having an awesome night. Thank you for joining us. Alright, let's get Barret some gear. He's got nothing. Look, he's completely naked except for his gun. Let's put Earth on him. Do I have any gear to give him? Maybe I don't. Nope, we got nothing. He gets to stay completely naked, except now he has a spell at least. The spell is makes a pretty big difference. All right, before we do anything, we're upgrading all our stuff. Welcome. Need a magic enhancement? You know it. Enhanced. Bolt is level 3. Enhanced. Okay. How about wind? We gotta enhance all the stuff. Please buy Barrett some weapons. we'll buy him armor. We'll buy him armor. Maybe they sell... I don't think they sell weapons, actually. Like, it's kind of a weird system. Like, the weapons level up. Like, you can find weapons. We found some weapons in chests, but they've all been for Cloud. We'll go to the weapon store so you can see. I mean, we're also going to go to the weapon store so that I can upgrade stuff. See, Cloud has the hard sword. And you just enhance it. Like, as you fight, as you use the weapons, they get, like, this experience bar goes up. And once it gets to max, you can come here and you can upgrade the level of your weapon. And same thing for spells. That's how the system works. That's such a cool system. Yeah, I think it is pretty cool. I don't know where it came from. I'm assuming it came from another game. I'm assuming that they, like, copied the idea from something, but I don't really know. If anybody knows, like, if anybody recognizes the mechanics of this game, I'd love to hear, like, where they actually came from. Okay, we can buy Barrett all this armor. Alright, that's all the best stuff. Yeah, I like not having to worry about buying stuff. At least not having to worry about buying weapons. I like that aspect of it. Alright, he gets a knitted cap. He gets the burning clothes, I guess. I don't know what that really means. Hunting bracelet, sure. That one makes sense. And the primal ring. Alright, you're all good to go, Barrett. Let's save. No, I don't want anything. Goodbye. Alright, where we go? We're going to Aerith's house. Where's Aerith's house? This way. Cloud, wasn't it? It's about Eris, isn't it? Sorry, the Shinra have her. I know, they took her from here. They were here? That's what Eris wanted. Why is Shinra after Eris? These character portraits look so dang 80s anime. So we've identified a couple of them as being from Super Robot Wars. So they might all be from Super Robot Wars, or they might just all be from various Famicom RPGs. If anyone recognizes them, please let us know what you recognize them from. I'd love to hear. Or just like any assets in this game. I think that's like a fun thing here, is recognizing where they ripped the assets from. Eris is an ancient, the sole survivor. What'd you say? But aren't you her mother? Not her real mother. Oh, it must have been 15 years ago, during the war. My husband was sent to the front. One day I went to the station because I got a letter saying he was coming home on leave. But my husband never came back. I wonder if something happened to him. No, I'm sure his leave was just canceled. I went to the station every day. Then one day, there was a woman lying on the platform. A young girl running around her crying. You used to see this sort of thing a lot during the war. Her last words were, "Please take Eris somewhere safe. My husband never came back. I had no child. I was probably lonely, so I decided to take her home with me." Eris and I became close very quickly. That child loved to talk. She used to talk to me about everything. She told me she escaped from some sort of research lab somewhere, and that her mother had already returned to the planet, so she wasn't lonely, and many other things. Return to the planet? I didn't know what she meant. I asked if she meant a star in the sky, but she said it was this planet. She was a mysterious child in many ways. A lot had happened, but we were happy. But I knew about her mysterious powers. She tried so hard to hide it, so I acted as though I never noticed. It's amazing how she's avoided the Shinra for all these years. The Shinra needed her, so I guess they wouldn't harm her. But why now? She brought a little girl here with her. On the way here, Tsung found them. She decided to go to the Shinra in exchange for the little girl's safety. Must be Marlene. Marlene? Eris was caught because of Marlene? I'm sorry. Marlene's my daughter. I'm really sorry. You're her father? How in the world could you ever leave a child alone like that? Please don't start with that. I think about it all the time. What would happen to Marlene if I... But you gotta understand something. I don't got an answer. I wanna be with Marlene. But I gotta fight. Because if I don't, the planet's gonna die. So I'm gonna keep fighting. But I'm worried about Marlene. I really just wanna be with her. Always. See, I'm going in circles now. I think I understand what you're saying. She's upstairs asleep. Why don't you go and see her? It's my fault. I was the one who got Eris involved in this. Don't say that. Eris doesn't think that. Man, guys, even in this 8-bit version, the story just hits me so hard. I'm so glad you're alright. Daddy, don't cry. Your whiskers hurt. Cloud. You're gonna go help Eris, right? She's done so much for me. If it's the Shinra you're dealing with, I can't just sit here. I'm coming too. Guess what? Eris was asking me lots of questions, like what kind of person Cloud is. I bet she likes you, Cloud. Let's hope so. I won't tell Tifa. I shouldn't disturb them. Okay. What do? Do I go to sleep? Hola, Optimus! What is going on? Welcome! I hope you are having an awesome night. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, this scene is where the game gets real, I feel like. I mean, I'm talking about the real FF7, but like it's the same scene, it's the same dialogue. Driving home so lurking? Alright, you have a safe drive, Optimus. You get those channel points while you're driving home. You're going after Eris, right? Yeah. I'm going with you. We're going right into Shinra HQ. You gotta be prepared for the worst. I know. Right now I feel I have to push myself to the limit. If I stayed here, I'll go crazy. Sorry, but can you take care of Marlene a bit longer? Yes, I don't mind. This place is dangerous now. You better go somewhere else. You're right, but promise me that you'll come back to her. Don't get yourself killed. Eris is an ill-fated child. 1.3k away. You're so close, Optimus. How do we get to the Shinra building? There ain't no train that goes up there anymore. Well, let's just go to Wall Market. We might be able to find something there. Alright, to Wall Market. The plot advances. 1k away, oh my god. Is tonight gonna be the night, Optimus? I wish they had mistranslated Walmarket to Walmart in this translation. I think it's supposed to be, like, I always wonder, is it supposed to be like Walmart or is it supposed to be like Wall Street? Because it's a little bit of both, isn't it? Like, in practice, it's a little bit of both. Okay, well, we have magic to use now. Should I use... I guess I should use wind. He's still going to Walmart kit. There you go. Walmart kit. That's what we need to call it. Yeah, maybe physical attacks. Physical attacks are the most important thing to level up first, because if my physical attacks get strong, then I can just hold the turbo button for battles. So that's where the priority lies for me. Wait, where are we? Did I ever go all these ways? Okay, okay. There's no path over there. It's an ogre! Keep missing him. Is anybody hitting him? They're hitting him for 3 damage at a time. What is Cloud hitting him for? 11. Alright, I'm gonna keep attacking. We gotta grind this out. I need to unlock the ability to just hold down the turbo button, and I need to do it by just holding down the turbo button, by having it take longer. Everybody's physical attack is the most important thing to level up for that reason alone. And I guess the longer the fight lasts, the more experience I get. The more weapon experience, at least. What is this place? Is this Wall Market? Oh, this is the church. Wait. Oh, I remember where Wall Market is now. Whoops. I went the wrong way. Completely the wrong way. Wow, we took out an enemy in 1 round with just physical attacks. Walmart. Yeah, we're going to Walmart, Optimus. It's Wall Market is what it's called in the game, actually. I'm gonna try turning up this light. I think that's better. It's a little too like washed out though. I don't know. I feel like it's too bright now, but it was too dark before. Maybe I still need to work on my lighting for stream. I don't know. What do you guys think? Dang, Manticore's running around the slums. I know, right? It's not as crazy as a Hell House, though, when you think about it. Oh, Barrett's almost dead. Barrett, you should heal yourself. Got him. Victory! Alright. Maybe we'll even be able to level up the weapons again. Actually, I should check the status. Oh yeah, they're close. At least Tifa and Cloud are close. I don't know if we're gonna get into another fight before leaving the screen, though. Nope, we didn't. There are places to upgrade the weapons in Wall Market, I think. What are these, mummies? Gibdos? Mummy, they're just called mummy. Definitely mummies, yeah. It It took a second for my brain to parse the mummy wraps. I mean, I could tell that they were mummies, but I couldn't tell if they were, like, human-shaped mummies for a second. Freaking T-Pain. Oh, I've heard the T-Pain ad now. I like the T-Pain ad, to be honest. I think that's one of the more enjoyable ads that I see on Twitch. To be perfectly honest. Sleipnir. Why is it called Sleipnir? And Ophiuchs. SRA with the hot takes. Is that a hot take? Do people hate that T-Pain ad? I think, like, there are a lot of obnoxious ads out there, and I think the T-Pain one is pretty enjoyable. Prism! What is going on? Moon Prism Heart. What a great raid message. Welcome on in. Thank you for the shout out for Prism. Let me switch over here and just introduce myself to the lovely raiders. How's it going? I'm Space Robot Arm. I stream retro games of all genres, and you know what I try to do here is just create the nostalgic, cozy feeling of hanging out at a friend's house on the couch, playing some video games, and just explore video game history. And everyone who's in here, if you wouldn't mind giving a follow to Prism Heart if you're not doing so already. They are a member of my stream team, the Treppies, and they have such an awesome, cozy vibe over there. And how was Honkai Star Rail? How was the rest of your stream, Prism Heart? I was hanging out there a bit earlier. And so what we are doing tonight is playing the NES bootleg version of Final Fantasy VII. So this is a game that was made in China for a Famiclone system, which is like a clone of the Famicom. And it's basically a full 8-bit demake of FF7, and it's been really fun so far. We honking? I'm glad you were honking. I assume that means it was good. It was a good honk. Yeah, FF7 NES is going great. I think it's a lot of fun. It's really interesting. This is so cool that you're playing this. Thank you, Prism. Thank you. And Prism, if you need to go raid and run, do any post-stream self-care or anything like that, please do so. But Raiders, if you can hang out, we'd love to have you. Yeah, so the story behind this game is actually there are two versions of this game out there. There's the way that it was originally released in Chinese, in China, and then there's this ROM hack for it that's like a complete graphical gameplay and story overhaul. And basically, what the ROM hack does is like bring it a lot closer to the real Final Fantasy VII. Prism, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate it so much. It's a Prime sub. What a special thing to use your Prime sub here. I really, really appreciate it, Prism. So yeah, there's two versions. There's the ROM hack version and the original version. And if you search for this game online, what you are bound to find is like footage and screenshots of the ROM hack version. That's the version that everybody knows about, basically. And if you like go on eBay and look for like a reproduction NES cartridge of this, it's going to be that ROM hack version. It's not going to be the original Chinese version, which is translated to English. Like it's the original Chinese release, but just translated to English. That's what we're playing right now. So we're playing the lesser known version. And you know, I just wanted to see this game as it was originally brought into existence, as it was originally conceived. So that's why. And I have kind of a crazy story here with getting this game to work, because the first night that we tried playing, we got to basically we got to the place where you meet Tifa, and the game crashed, and we tried playing it like multiple ways. We tried playing it on original hardware, we tried playing it on the Mister, which is a FPGA-based emulation system. Wanted to play this game as it was originally conceived, as a bootleg of FF7. Exactly, Agril. What's wrong with that? Why is that out of the realm of normalcy? So the story goes... Oh, by the way, the other thing to note is we're playing this... Like, I've always been interested in this game, but also it seemed like it might be a little bit painful to play. So I made it a sub-goal reward to do this playthrough, just to incentivize myself to go through the possible pain. So we met a sub-goal on the channel recently, and that's what inspired me to do this playthrough. But yeah, so there's two patches for the ROM that you can find on romhacking.net, which is like a repository of all kinds of ROM hacks and fan translations. There's it's called the Advent Children version, that complete overhaul. There's that, and then there's the just the Chinese version translated. And so that's what I tried playing. It crashed. I Googled to try to find a solution, and it turns out nobody on the internet has ever talked about the fact that this patch that's on romhacking.net doesn't work. Like, there's actually no reviews on romhacking.net for that. Come on, 1K, you're ready? Optimus, you're almost there. You're so close. Dr. Bowtie, welcome in. What's going on? I hope you are having a great night. Thanks for being here.
You gotta do what? I gotta believe.
Artificer Nemo, thank you for believing. For believing in Optimus, yes. We all believe in Optimus. He's gonna get to 100K channel points tonight. Tonight might be the night. It's all up to Twitch. Is every hit missing, this guy? Have I just been sitting here holding the button and every single hit is missing? Heinz, welcome in. What is going on, Heinz? Yes. Every attack is missing, and I'm not even paying attention. Barrett's sprite looks awesome. Oh. His sprite looks pretty cool here, but when you see his like in-world sprite, you might think differently. But it does the things do look good, I think. I like it. I'm sure that he's just like a slightly altered sprite from a different game, like Cloud and Tifa are. Also, guys, please give a follow to our friend Heinz Ketchup. Heinz, you're playing Metroid Prime. How are you liking Metroid Prime, Heinz? Let's see, where was I in the tale here? We need to use magic. We need to use magic first of all. Right, so there's no solution out there. Nobody has ever talked about the fact that translation doesn't work. That is Tifa. Yeah, Tifa is in the middle here. That's Tifa. She's Maria from Final Fantasy II. Slightly altered. Tifa has purplish hair. Hey, we're working with the NES color palette here. We're working with the NES color palette. What do you expect? Pandalicia! Hey, what's going on? Also, you guys should definitely check out our friend Pandalicia. Panda just started streaming Earthbound for the first time, playing Earthbound for the first time, and I hope it's been incredible so far, Panda. It's only gonna get better, I promise you. I promise you. The Prime has been going fine, haven't played it in a good while. Yeah, I started a playthrough of the remaster, but I haven't finished it. A bunch of other games got in the way. And now Tears of the Kingdom is getting in the way. So is this literally like the full game? I think that this version goes to the end of Disc 1. But the Advent Children version, which is the ROM hack, like complete overhaul, that's the one that everybody knows, and that's the one that you will find if you look online. That one goes to that one is the full game, I believe. It's Heinz Ketchup too. All my friends in one place. I know, there's so many friends here. What a cool time we're having. Is this the boss theme to FF3? I think it is the I think it's just the normal battle music of FF2. I think that's what that is. No, it's not Hides. Wait, what's not? Earthbound is not awesome? Is that what you said, Heinz? Okay, but I was telling my story about how this game didn't work at first. Oh no? Oh, okay. I'm glad that's not what you meant. Wait, what did you say? You're gonna sell me something you just found? Hey, you knew? But I repaired it, so it's alright. Why do I need a battery to climb up to the plate? You'll find out when you get there. How about 100G for one? That's nothing. Sure, I will buy that. Alright, I'll take them. Okay, we got a battery. Oh, I get it. I get it now, Heinz. I get it. All the gil. I have so much gil. I've hardly bought anything in this game. Items, I haven't really needed many items. Alright, so it turns out, like, this original, Chinese version translated to English, there is, like, no footage of this game online on YouTube. There's exactly one full playthrough of this game on YouTube. And I watched that, I watched through that playthrough to see if it froze for them, to see if they were having the same problem that I was having. And they weren't. But I noticed that on their title screen, they had different credits for the translation. So they had a different fan translation patch than what I had. And so I searched the internet for the names that were on their title screen, and all I could find was broken links and a reference to a file name. And basically, the working version of this had been all but completely purged from existence. After like hours of research and digging, I found the game. I found the like already patched game in the darkest corners of the internet. And so what I did then, like I verified that it worked first, and then what I did was I created a patch file from that version using a tool where you just like pointed at the original ROM, pointed at the patched version, and it creates the patch for you. And then I uploaded that to the Internet Archive so that anybody in the future won't have to go through the craziness that I did to be able to play this game, if anyone else wants to take this crazy, weird journey. Time to post content. Time to post content there then with this. Oh yeah. I should. I totally should. I mean, I'm not really good at uploading my VODs to YouTube. I need to do that on a more regular basis. How much for the night, sir? Good-looking girl. Shame I have no money otherwise. What a sleazeball. Okay, where's the wall? We need to find the wall of Wall Market. That's what we're here for. I was gonna try... Maybe one more time we'll try to upgrade weapons. Welcome, need a weapon. Oh yes, we totally need a weapon enhancement. Thank you. It's a lot of work, TBF. Sure it is worth to have the VOD archive, though. I mean, Twitch has it set up so that you can literally just press a button and upload and move your VODs to YouTube. That's what I've been doing. I mean, it doesn't make them super discoverable. It is a lot of work to like add tags and things. Oh yeah, this is the way to the wall, right? Here we go. This is where we're going. Wait, Twitch has a setting for that now? Yeah, ever since I've been on Twitch, you've been able to basically like with one button, almost just one click to upload VODs to YouTube. Can we climb it? Yeah, it leads to the upper world. Alright, we'll climb this wire. There's no way we can do this. You know how far up that goes? There is a way. Look, what's that look like? Just a normal wire. Oh yeah? Well, to me it looks like a golden shiny wire of hope. You're right. This is the only way to save Eris. Okay, that was a bad analogy, but Barrett, I understand how you feel. Let's go. Golden shiny wire of hope. You guys agree? Barrett believes. Everyone climbed up this wire. Looks scary. Brr. I like how they use Eris. Well, okay, so this is from 2005. Well, okay, the game was made in 2005. But the translation is from like 2009. So like Aerith had not been adopted yet. At least Aerith had not widely been adopted yet in the West. Did you have to do the Don Corneo mission? Yep. There's been nothing missing so far. Everything has been here so far. So yeah, I feel like I made, however small, I feel like I made a real contribution to game preservation in my digital archaeology that uncovered this. I'm an Eris supporter because that's how your experience went. I'm definitely not an Eris supporter. I'll read it as Eris in this game because I didn't have the option to change it, but I think she should be called Aerith. What if I called you Panda Lisa? John Bonsai, welcome in. Appreciate your lurk. Thanks for being here. I can read it as Eris, but it's totally Aerith. Yeah, she is Aerith. Aerith is her rightful name. Sorry, just dishing out blows today. Oh no, am I being too feisty? I'm sorry. Sorry. I won't call you Panda Lisa, don't worry. Jake, welcome in, Jake. You grew up with Eris, so you prefer Eris. I mean, I understand. I also grew up with Eris, but I also just feel like her true name is Aerith, and I want to honor her. No, you're fine, it's funny. Alright, thank you, Eggroll buddy. So what you're saying, Eggroll, is that I can call her Panda Lisa, and you're fine with it. Aerith makes you think of Mike Tyson. It's understandable, bruh. It's, okay, it's like a pun on Earth. Her name is supposed to sound like Earth, because she's connected to the planet. It's very meaningful. Like their names in this game have meaning. Like Cloud, also we were talking earlier about how Cloud's name is very important to the story. Aerith is also an important name to the story. An Asian dialect, your name would be Pandarisha. No L's and such. Yeah, it's like there's like a different sound. It's like a rolling R, right? That could either be an L or an R. Like it's in between. Pandarisa. Okay, so that's like Pandalisa, what I said. It's basically Pandalisa. I always just thought some character names were picked from random weather events. So I don't want to talk spoilers about Cloud's name, but like if you know what happens, if you know what the story is, Just like think about the cloudiness of things. Things are cloudy. It's totally totally a meaningful name. Cloud, lightning, snow, squall, Terra, to name a few. I mean, they definitely, yeah, they definitely also do that. They also use weather events as names as a theme. Cloudly with a chance of what? Meatballs. There might be meatballs involved. Interesting view on it. Yeah, I totally think it's on purpose. We can't climb anymore. We could reach that wire if... Oh, we need a battery here. Damn it. Now how do we get up? Well, you guys, it just so happens that I bought a battery to provide electricity. Why? Okay, why does the battery like filled a hole in the path? That's kind of funny. Hey, you all know this building well. Not really. Now that I think about it, this is the first time I've ever been to the HQ. I heard about this place before. Every floor above the 60th is special and not easy to get to even for employees. Must be where they took Eris. The security's pretty light now. All right, let's go. Wait a second. You're not thinking of just going right through the main entrance, are you? Well, what else does it look like? I'm gonna kick some Shinra butt and... That's not going to work. We've got to find another way. Ain't gonna be no other way. If we keep wasting time like this, Eris'll... I know that, but if we get caught here... Hey, Cloud, what should we do? We're taking the stairs. Actually, let's bust on in. Let's bust on in. That's more like it. Come on, let's go. Were you guys not with me when I bought this battery, right? They were with me. They just weren't paying attention. Excuse me, if you don't have an appointment, you'll just have to... Don't need no appointment. This is an emergency. Anyone who don't want to get their face bashed in better get out of the way. Who do they think they are? Hey, you don't think that's Avalanche? Intruders! Seize them! They're gonna try to seize me. Let's see how attacks work against them, how normal attacks work. Somebody needs to be healed, though. Was that Barrett? So the one thing with this game is that combat is very, very slow at times. Well, almost always. All the times, combat is very slow. So the way that the systems work in this game is that each weapon has its own experience levels, and each spell has its own experience. And what I'm trying to do is just grind up levels on my weapons so that I can just hold the turbo button on my controller for fighting. I think maybe FF2 is mixed in, but there's at least parts of 3's boss theme in here. Maybe. You might be right, Heinz. So I've never played the NES versions of 2 and 3. I've only... for 2, I played the PS1 version, and for 3, I played the DS version. And honestly, I can't really... I can't really, like, remember specifically the music in my head. But I did have a few other people come in and say that they thought this was Final Fantasy II music. That's why I said 2. But for sure, all of the assets in this game are ripped right out of other games. They didn't really develop anything new. They just stitched things together for this bootleg game. Is this the first act only, or is it the full series? It's so Artificer Nemo. I believe it goes up to the end of disc 1 of the PS1 version. So it's gonna go past the Shinra building, but it's not the full game. Oh yeah, it feels weird hearing the NES version of 3 having gone from 3's remake too. Are we winning? I think we're winning, Fabian. How's it going, Fabian? Welcome in. I hope you are having a lovely night. What's new with you? But it's still cool. It is cool. It is cool. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to see this game. Today was disc repair day. Ooh. Is it like, you mean optical disc repair? Were you resurfacing discs? It's not the full game. Yeah, this one is not the full game, Jake. But there is, like I was saying earlier, there's two versions. There's like this like ROM hack overhaul version, and that version has the full game. I am almost positive of. But yeah, this one I think ends at the end of disc 1. Lots of resurfacing. You're doing good work, Fabian. You're saving those discs. Alright, here we are. Destroy the intruders! Bunch of bad good movies. There were DVDs that you were resurfacing? Did you buy like a lot of DVDs or something? Is that how did you happen upon these discs? A couple 360 games, nice. So, is anyone else going to a midnight release of Tears of the Kingdom? That's what I'm doing right after stream. Pawn shops in Fairbanks are legendary. You got so many movies for very cheap. Oh, that's awesome. Are you still there, or are you back now? You are home? Well, welcome home. Is your midnight release 11 or 12? It's 11:30. So I'm gonna end stream at 11 and then head right over there. And hopefully I will return with Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition. No midnight release here. Didn't know they were doing one. I think every GameStop is doing one. Yeah, Bone Chalk gave us the inside scoop. JCrew01, welcome in. How's it going? Thank you for joining us. That's awesome. It is awesome, isn't it? Bring 2 suitcases when you go up there and fill at least one of them full of stuff from the pawn shops. That sounds awesome, Fabian. Yeah. What's this? Got 61 F card. This is the real thing. Don't let your guard down. I hope Eris is alright. Wait, where am I right now? Used key card. Oh, this is floor 61. Okay. How do we get to floor 61? 8-bit. Yeah, J-Crew. This is so what this is a Chinese bootleg game that was made in 2005 for, you know, they released it for like a Famiclone system that they have over there. Famicom and Famiclones like went on for so long after the life of the NES over here. And yeah, there's an English fan translation of it that took me a lot of work to find a working version of. This fan translation was like all but purged from existence from the internet. But after a lot of research, I found it, and then I created a ROM patch for it and uploaded it to archive.org so that people in the future will be able to play it. That is rad. Yeah, I think it's pretty rad. Wow, 8-bit Shinra building, that's so awesome. It's very cool, it's very cool. What's keeping her? Did she forget her keycard? Even employees can't walk around above the 60th floor without a keycard. This is the lounge floor. Above us are the special floors for the bigwigs in the company. It's tough working under someone. Tires you out. Literally everyone in this company is working under someone. The hell are you? What are you doing around here? Where's Eris? Eris? You mean that kid? The receptionist. Yeah, I was starting to worry about her myself. And so another rival appears on the scene, eh? You mean she's not? It's someone else? I don't remember seeing your face here. You new here? Say, you're cute. Let me teach you some things. Things? Wipe that stupid look off your face. I was only going to teach you how to get to the next floor. The higher-ups in the company use the floors above the 60th floor. But you can't get there without a key card. Get a key card and you can use the elevators freely. Just remember there are different types of cards. One key card won't let you go everywhere. For example, key card 60 only takes you to the 60th floor. Key card 65 only takes you to the 65th floor. It's a security system worthy of Shinra, after all. After all the power in Midgar, and the world for that matter, is controlled by them. Oh, I have to go. Gotta get back to work. Thank you for the hot tips. Well, it looks awesome, and thanks for that. I think all of us retro freaks will appreciate that years to come. I hope so. Yeah, it really feels like in doing this, like, the project that it was to play this game, that I made a contribution, however small, to video game preservation, and it feels really good. I thought I heard a ruckus downstairs a minute ago. Do you know what that was all about? No idea, but no need to worry, because everything above the 60th floor is safe. Not for long. Okay, so we can walk up. Locked. Okay, 62 is locked. They're all gonna be locked, right? We gotta get another key card somewhere. Damn, it's locked. Alright, well, I missed a key card, I guess. Yeah, the other thing is there's two versions of this game out there. There's this that I'm playing, and then there is also a ROM hack that's based on the Chinese bootleg, but it's like a complete overhaul, graphics-wise, gameplay-wise, and story-wise. And that is the version that everybody knows, and that's the version that if you search, you'll find that version. And if you go on eBay and try to buy a repro cart of this game, that's the version that you would get. But there's very little out there about this original Chinese release. Wait, what just happened? Okay, this is a way that I haven't gone yet. This is the stairs that we would take to get in, isn't it? Is this literally gonna be like Okay, I'm kind of glad that I didn't take the stairs. I think. So where did I come from? I came from out here. Wait. No, I came from this door. There's no, like, chest here. Maybe I need to talk to someone again. That's probably what I need to do. Oh, she has wind too. When did we get that? And poor Barrett is lagging so far behind, doing 7 damage. Barrett hasn't been in the party for as long as Tifa has. I don't know if it's worth its level of this Quake, though. Maybe I should do his single target attack. Also, I need to check where everybody's weapons are in terms of levels. So the way that leveling up works in this game is, well, there are character levels that increase all your character stats, but there's also weapon levels and there's spell levels. And the more you use a particular spell or a particular weapon, an experience bar goes up just for that item. And then once that experience bar gets maxed out, you have to go to a shop to upgrade to the next level. So I'm trying to level up my various attacks in addition to just getting through these fights. Random question, how do you feel about review scores? I think they are a valid metric to assess a video game, but I also think just like any measurement, review scores have uncertainty, and they're not a perfect measurement. There's no such thing as a perfect measurement of anything in this world. But review scores are a really useful thing that we do have about that give us some knowledge of how good a game is. Like, do you think they've become very skewed over the decades? Like, a 5 is technically average, but it feels like over years, if you're a 7 or less, you're perceived as average. Well, the average is just the sum of all the review scores divided by the number of review scores they have. So just because 7 is the middle score that's possible doesn't mean it's the average. I think you need to do that. You need to actually take the mathematical average of the review scores, and you'll probably see that it's 7. I look at review scores from the few reviewers whose opinions generally align with yours. That's a good way to approach it also. But yeah, for sure that the average moves. So you also need to like look at the average for a certain range of time, I guess. But I think, yeah, I don't think you should look at 5 as being a medium game. Like, a 5 is not a medium game. A 5 is like well below the average. Also, the old GameSpot reviews use a template kind of thing that skewed them a little higher. So like a 4 or 5 were generally bad. Huh, I didn't know that, but I believe it. Okay, I think I was gonna try talking to people again over here. Did she forget her key card? Even employees can't walk around above the 60th floor without a key card. So we got one key card already. I thought I heard a ruckus downstairs. Yep. Ah, Spec, welcome in. How's it going? Guys, if you're not following Spectrum Branch yet, now is the time, because Specky is going to be playing very soon Mother 3. Very soon, Specky's going to play Mother 3, and you don't want to miss that. Prime Sub says it's available on the 11th, so it's weird. Wait, today is the 11th. That is weird. Okay, I already had this conversation, but what if I say ... I hope so. It's complicated a bit after a phone call with your upcoming job. Oh, they're a games company. You're not sure if they want you streaming any games. You're kind of bummed you appealed, so you're gonna see if they budge. Oh, interesting, Spec. Well, that sounds like a great opportunity. Are you allowed or comfortable to say what company it is? And, you know, no, obviously, you don't need to answer that. Do you think it'll be hard to get Tears of the Kingdom at our local store without reserving? I don't think so, Bowtie. I think you'll be able to get the standard edition just fine without reserving. Bowtie, are you going to a midnight release by any chance? I'm going to a midnight release. any games, not specifically their games. Optimus, welcome home. I hope your ride home was nice and uneventful and relaxing. That's weirdly restrictive. Not yet. Got you, Spec. GameStop seem to have plenty of standard copies. As of right now, it's any games because I would be acting as a public figure who's an employee of the company, and your opinion would be reflective of that. Well, that's... I feel like it's understandable, but also it's like... It's definitely on the too much side, you know? You're not initially going, but might be a good idea to try and cop one. Guys, I feel like there is serious electricity in the air around Tears of the Kingdom. The things that I've read make it sound like an incredible once-in-a-lifetime kind of game. I cannot wait to play it. I'm definitely going to be playing it very late tonight. But I think if I have to stop streaming games on Twitch, I'll do Discord streams or something. It sucks either way. Don't do Twitch for the money, but you do it to meet people and build friendships. Right. Yeah, that's why I do it too. Why do you have to stop streaming? I'll let Spec answer. Alright, let's do the other dialogue option with this person. They have a lot to say here. Yes, get back to work. Okay. But what if I just say ... Oh, I see. So you must be the whatchamacallit, Shinra Inc. Repair Division. You know, it looks like this building is starting to fall apart. This door just pushed open. You gotta fix this right away. Oh yeah, and take a look on the other floors too. I'll give you this. Hey, it worked. The only thing you watched about the new Zelda game was the Digital Foundry video. I didn't watch the Digital Foundry video, but I read John Linneman's tweet that said he was extremely impressed and that it like performed better than he thought it would, even. So that's one of the things that I saw. As explained before, upcoming job is a games company and they might not want you to stream games. Yeah. Apparently, it actually runs at a mostly stable 30, which is great. Sorry I was driving, so I haven't really read chat. It's all good. Yeah, gotcha, Optimus. What's this? There's something here, but I can't interact with it. Okay, what else is there around here? There's another thing over here. What is this? Like, the speed of the character is real weird in this, by the way. How do you do? This is the Midgar Mayor's office. Mayor Domino is in his office. I'm the deputy mayor. If you should have any questions, feel free to ask me. Oh, and who might you be? You all must be those... me? I'm Domino, the mayor of Midgar. Actually, I'm mayor in name only. The city and everything in it is really run by Shinra Inc. My only real job is watching over Shinra's documents. Me? The mayor? A librarian? Oh, you want to get upstairs? I'll tell you what. If you can guess the password, I'll give you my keycard. What? A powerful Shinra? A powerful Shinra? B. Weak President Shinra. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna guess that the password is weak President Shinra. No, that's in it. A? What? Do I need a... Okay, I'm not sure. Not sure what's going on there. Oh, can I ask him? He said if I have any questions, I can ask him. No, he doesn't have any answers for me. Extremely promising considers bigger than Breath of the Wild, and Breath of the Wild ran okay on Switch. Yeah, it is. It's... I can't believe bigger than Breath of the Wild, too. Like... What even is gonna be... What even is gonna happen in this game? Like... Ah, the Mayor's Diary. Curse President Shinra with short life. Well, it's cool you're working for a games company, though. You could always ask them. It never hurts to ask. It ain't like you're Dr. Disrespect with 1 million followers. Yeah. Yeah, appealed to see what they will say. I'll find out tomorrow. I won't be making games. We'll be working on web stuff. Cool. Still sounds like a cool job. Yeah, I hope so too, Spec. Ever since you started your new position, you've been rethinking your employment decisions. Uh-oh, Optimus. But you got like a promotion, I remember. So at least there's that. Kind of wish I could just create something yourself and let it run. Shinra's world domination plan. What? I'm so confused here. I don't remember this in the... I feel like there's a lot that I've been able to understand by just remembering the PS1 game, but... Oh, now I can choose. Weak President Shinra. God, I love the sound of that. Best. I am the best. Me. No matter what anyone else says, you'd better believe it. Well, okay. Here, take it. Ooh, 2 keycards. Why would I do something like this, you ask? To mess with them, of course. Shinra's been torturing me forever. That's why I was a little rough on you all just now. Now go up there and really make them suffer. This ought to make us even. Ha ha ha. Oh, he's saying it all again. It's a great job, but meaningless, just mindless. You're just going through the motions. You want to do something that gives you some fulfillment. I totally understand that, Optimus. Yeah. Finding a fulfilling job like that is, I feel like it's more rare than it should be. Yeah, Spec, thinking about it some more, I do think that that's like that's like an overboard request. I feel like they should budge on that in negotiations, you know? Like, you don't have to say what company you work for on stream. Please let me get some rest. I guess we're getting rest too. Where am I? Oh, I'm in bed there. Okay. What you want to do is open your own thrift store. That's the dream. There you go. You should be able to stream not as a representative of the company, but as yourself. Your thoughts and feelings are your own. I agree. Yeah, it's one thing if you like go on stream and say when you like introduce yourself, you're like, yeah, I'm an employee of this company, but like you don't have to do that. And they should be okay with it as long as you don't like say what company you work for. Demand you tell me your job location, home address. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm starting to worry about my belly. Since I'm head of security for this building, stamina is very important to me. You must be a visitor. Please feel free to use any unused machines. I know you're joking, Optimus. Okay, I guess those are supposed to be treadmills. They made treadmills out of like a table and a ladder tile. That's kind of hilarious. Alright, we can go up another level, right? Used keycard. Ah, now we're fighting. Oh man, I need to check my weapon levels. I keep forgetting to do that. That's a Lizalfoes. I just noticed that. It's Lizalfoes. Better get these 900 points tonight. I hope you do, Optimus. I hope you do. We are ending just a smidge early tonight, though, Optimus, so that I can go pick up Tears of the Kingdom at midnight. The suspense is killing you. You'll get there, I believe. No, yes, I need to play Tears of the Kingdom. I I have not been this excited for a video game in a very, very long time. There's just like something about the hype behind Tears of the Kingdom that is like once in several generations for me. Pressed button. Did it open this? No. If you leave and I need 100 points, I'm gonna die. Well, Optimus, I'll say like it'll probably be a while still before we get to whatever game you redeem. So there's no rush. We're gonna I have to finish this game first, and we also have at the end of June coming up a special charity stream. Actually, we're gonna be doing 2 charity streams as part of an event called Gonna Grow Fast, which is to raise money for the National Children's Alliance, which is an organization that supports victims of child abuse. And the event corresponds with the anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog, so it's going to be a bunch of streamers playing Sonic the Hedgehog games and like exploring the history of Sonic for a week straight. You can do 2 streams for the charity? Yeah, whatever. Eggroll, you can do like whatever times you can go live during that week. So I'm going to be doing 2 nights. I'm going to be doing... So the event is kind of organized from like most recent Sonic games to the earliest Sonic games. So I'm going to have one night that's in kind of the mid-period and one night that's in the early period. And for the mid-period, I'm going to be playing Sonic Advance, which I've never played before. But when Sonic Advance was new, I was very interested in it because, you know, for a while, the industry had really left 2D games behind for the most part. Like, the only place where like new 2D games were being made was on Game Boy Advance. But, you know, even at that point, like, I was still very nostalgic for 2D games. Those are the games that I love the most, even at that point in history. But I was a kid still then, a kid/teenager, and I didn't have money to buy just any game. So for whatever reason, Sonic Advance never made the cut. But I'm excited to finally play it. We just got a weapon for Tifa. We just got a new Tifa weapon. A metal glove. You're still trying to figure out what Sonic game you should play, if you should replay an old one or play one you haven't played, plus how bad you want it to suck versus looking half decent at playing it. Haven't you played all the Sonic games, Eggroll? I thought you played every Sonic game. Which Sonic games have you not played? I think you should play a Sonic game that you haven't played if those exist. Didn't I? I think I got another thing. Oh no, the worm. We already got the worm. Let me just check everything else. Make sure I didn't get another item that I can equip. Okay, we're good. So, and then for the earlier Sonic era, I'm going to be playing Sonic Jam on the Saturn. And so Sonic Jam is like a compilation of the Genesis games, but on Saturn. And they're direct ports. There's not a Genesis emulator running on the Saturn. But the more interesting thing about Sonic Jam is there's like this 3D hub world where you select the game from, and apparently there's like lots of Easter eggs hidden in there. And that's the thing that I really want to showcase for that night, is that 3D hub world of Sonic Jam. And also, it'll probably end up being the first time I take my Saturn on stream. I still pretty recently have become a Sega Saturn owner. You've played and beaten all mainline Sonic games from 91 to now, except Sonic Lost World. The two you have in mind are Sonic and the Black Knight or Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. I feel like a lot of people would like Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. I feel like there's a lot of people that are curious about that game, So that would be a good one, egg roll. I don't know much about Sonic and the Black Knight, just that people think it's weird that they made that game. Which maybe is true of a lot of Sonic games. You're gonna play Sonic 3D Blast soonish. Ooh, are you gonna play the Saturn version or the Genesis version, Fabian? Or is there another version? There's like a Game Gear version of it. Saturn? Nice, nice. I've never really been able to get into Sonic 3D Blast. I've tried, but it doesn't do it for me. It doesn't do it for me, sadly. Black Knight is considered another black mark on the franchise, like Sonic 06, Shadow the Hedgehog, but maybe one step from being that bad. So I feel like for a long time, people said Sonic Unleashed was like that too, but I think nowadays people appreciate Sonic Unleashed, right? So maybe it just needed some time. But I guess people don't appreciate Sonic 06 still. You only ever played Sonic 1 and 2, and both you've only ever played on Game Gear when you were a kid. Wow, you've never even played the Genesis versions, Optimus? You need to play those. Because I also know that Genesis is one of your favorite consoles, right? And those are like the games to play on Genesis, in my opinion. Honestly, Sonic Unleashed's level design is extremely creative compared to Sonic Colors and Rivals Sonic Generations. Yeah, see, I've heard good things about Unleashed. But I also heard bad things about Unleashed like 10 years ago. Played them on Genesis later on, but not like you did on Game Gear. I got you. So they're completely different games on Game Gear, by the way. I'm assuming you know that since you've played them on Genesis, but yeah, they are. Like Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2, they have the same title, but they're completely different games. They are? You didn't know that? Oh yeah. They're the same as the Master System versions, but they are completely different than the Genesis games. Like, the only thing that is the same is that the main character is Sonic. Wait, Sonic is on Master System? Didn't even know that. Yeah, it's like the original version is Genesis, and the Master System version came out after the fact. But yeah, they're on Master System, but those Master System games are the same as the Game Gear games. Like, they're the same exact ROM, even. Well, almost the same. You're never into Master System as a kid? I didn't even know Master System existed until, like, I was in college in, like, the mid to late 2000s. Yeah, they had to be different. You couldn't go that fast without blast processing. There you go. Fabian is explaining it. Fabian explains it all. You guys know the show Clarissa Explains It All? They should have made Fabian Explains It All. What's that max? Bolt or the weapon? I guess weapon's not at max. You can make it? You have fancy cameras. I think you found your calling. Pressed button. Pressed button. I guess there's maybe one more button to press somewhere. Did any of these open? I don't know what's happening. Your cousin had one, but all he ever played was Altered Beast. Oh, on Master System? I didn't even know Altered Beast was on Master System. I guess it makes sense. The show Clarissa Explains It All from 1991? 30 years ago? Yes! Eggroll, we remember 30 years ago here in this stream. Some of us, at least. Clarissa Explains It All. I love that show. I think Clarissa was like my first crush as a kid. Just making an observation. You're free to observe, girl. Feel free to observe. We're old, okay? Gosh. Well said. Well said. Shakes cane at sky. This killer bee is putting up a fight. It's alright, girl. We'll get over it. We'll get over us oldies. Okay, press the button. What did that do? What happened when I pressed the button? This one opened. Pressed button. Alright, I see this one opened. Got 66F card. Alright. Onward to the 66F. It just felt like a very deep reference that admittedly you got. I don't think it was that deep. Was it? Melissa Joan Hart, right, Jake? Yeah. Was Clarissa also one of your first crushes, Jake? She was mine. Oh, Egg Buddy, I'm between Super Star Wars on SNES and Alicia Dragoon on Genesis. Optimus, I have noticed that you keep putting an R at the end of it, but the name of the game is actually this, right? Isn't it? Or am I the one who is, like, crazy here? Could be me. Bone Shock! Bone Shock, thank you so much for the resub. Clarissa greater than Ferguson. What's Ferguson? Bone Shock, thank you so much for the resub. 20 months! Oh my god. See, we're getting old. We're also getting old on Twitch. Somebody has been subbed for 20 months. He was her brother. Okay. I thought so. I thought so. Let me catch up in chat. I missed some stuff. You hope I hope I have a beautiful lawn and a screen door when I'm 80. That way I can yell at the children. More leaning towards Super Star Wars because you think it's more difficult. Very compelling choices. Super Star Wars is probably more difficult, but I also think Alicia Dragoon is really challenging. She was, but from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Ah, you didn't know about Clarissa until later. Ah, I gotcha, Jake. Gotcha. I never saw Sabrina the Teenage Witch, really. Okay, I'm right. It is Alicia Dragoon. Okay. Hey, girl, why are you calling me out here? Don't know why you keep putting an R. That's alright. That's alright. I knew exactly what game you were talking about still with that R. Bone Shock, how are you doing? Are you prepping for a midnight release? Are you gonna? I'm guessing you're gonna be at a store. So I just got 66 floor cards. So the battles take so long that I forget what I was doing. Like, when there's a puzzle going on in this game, I definitely forget what was happening. What was happening before the battle. Are these guys... Okay, also, I'm not totally not paying attention and just assuming that I was doing damage to these guys with magic, but also, like, one of them should have been dead by now. So I think I need to just physical attack. Your crew's handling it, thankfully. They had solid ideas of things they wanted to do, so you left it in their hands. Oh, that's awesome. Doesn't it feel good when, like, when people that work for you flourish? I've had it happen a few times, and it's really cool. Fabian, thank you so much for the resub. For 3 months! Fabian, it feels like so much longer than 3 months. I appreciate you being here and appreciate your sub. Using your Prime sub on me. You'll be handling the opening on your own. Ah, gotcha. Another month closer to Super Mario Brothers Special. I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, we got a red shirt. Let's see. Should we put it on Cloud? Should we make Cloud a red shirt? Oh no, it's weaker than the warm shirt. That means Tifa gets to be a red shirt, I think. My preference here is Cloud, Tifa, Barrett. Barrett is just not catching up with everybody else, so he gets the worst gear. Don't do the red shirt. We're doing it. We're doing it. We gotta do it. It's an upgrade. I can't let an upgrade go to waste just because of an ancient proverb about Star Trek. Also, I haven't saved in a long time. Let's save. So we did some digging on the Xenocrisis games on GameCube and Dreamcast. GC version needs a drive chip to run the game. Yep, I knew that. I knew it needs a Xeno chip. Dreamcast is region free. Nice. Yeah, I knew that about the GameCube version. That's kind of unfortunate that they couldn't figure out a way around it. Use the keycard. Gotta save that int for Aerith. Did I get an int upgrade? I didn't even notice. I'm gonna have to check my inventory now. An int plus. So you're gonna have to wait until you get a modded GC to run that game? Yep. Need that modded GC. I feel like nothing happened when I did magic or did physical attacks to these guys. Wow, it did like 400 damage. It's the first time that's ever happened. I got Pope? I got Pope? What is Pope? Is it a hat? I got a Pope hat! Cloud is gonna wear a Pope hat. Can't believe it. That means Tifa gets a scarf. You got the Pope! I sure did, Prism. It's a Pope hat. The armor had a big int bonus? Oh, the red armor did? It's int 40. Thank you for noticing that, because I just looked at the first stat. I just looked at the HP. Oh no, the worm is still... The worm shirt still has a bigger int bonus even. Or hold on to it and sell it 15 years later for like 1K. Oh, the Xenocrisis. I don't know if Xenocrisis will be worth that. I feel like there's so many versions of Xenocrisis, right? Whiskey Sunrise, what's up? Welcome on in. Let's mosey, my child. Well said. We are gonna mosey. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for joining us. Oh, I got Rage 2. That's an upgrade. I guess the quest to kill God was the friends we made along the way. What a proverb, Bone Shock. What a proverb. Victory! Oh, these are the jail cells, I bet. That's a lot of suits. We have the damage estimates for Sector 7. Considering those factories we already set up and all the investments, the damage is estimated at approximately 1 billion gil. The estimated cost to rebuild Sector 7 is... We're not rebuilding. What? I forget. Okay, from the portraits, I forget who is who. I think this is the President Shinra. We're leaving Sector 7 as it is, and restarting the Neo-Midgar plan. Then the Ancients? The Promised Land will soon be ours. I want you to take the Mako rates 15% in every area. I'll raise the Mako rates. I love how that voice you used for the one dude kind of sounds like Mr. T. Oh, it's totally Barrett's character. He's definitely Mr. T inspired. Is that the Emperor sprite model? It might be. I don't know. As weird as this mix is, I'm glad they chose the FF2 battle music for this game. It's by far your favorite of the NES entries. So some people have come in and said that they think it's the FF3 music in this one. So I don't really know, because I don't have direct experience with the NES versions of either of those games. Is it FF2 or is it FF3? Or does it change every now and then? These are absolutely Gundam characters, you can't convince me otherwise. They're 100% taken from Super Robot Wars. Dwarf from FF5? Yeah, that's a dwarf. He's probably more from FF4, right? Or he's probably like straight from FF3. FF3 also has the dwarves, I believe. Really, Reno looks like Char? I don't think he's exactly Char. Rate hike, tra-la-la, and please include our space program in the budget. Reeve and Palmer will divide the extra income from the rate increase. Oh, man. Sir, if you raise the rates, the people will lose confidence. It'll be alright. The ignorant citizens won't lose confidence. They'll trust Shinra Inc. even more. Whiskey Sunrise thinks it's from FF3. Bonechuck says it's FF2 music, battle music definitely. Oh no, wait, yeah, it's 2. Okay, we have a consensus. I think the consensus is that it's 2. Sounds like the consensus is 2. Also, Bonechuck sounds very, very sure about it, so that gives it bonus points. It definitely uses FF3 battle music at points. I think it's the boss battle music that's FF3 music. I think this is Heidegger. Ahaha! After all, we're the ones who saved Sector 7 from Avalanche. That dirty bleep! Hojo, how's the girl? As a specimen, she's inferior to her mother. I'm still in the process of comparing her to her mother, Ifalna. But for now, the difference is 18%. How long will the research take? Probably 120 years. It's probably impossible to finish in our lifetime. Or in the lifetime of the specimen, too, for that matter. That's why we're thinking of breeding her. Then we could create one that would withstand our research for a long time. What about the Promised Land? Won't it hinder our plans? That's what I need to plan. The mother is strong, and yet has her weaknesses. That concludes our meeting. I like how they all joined his party to walk away. The normal battle music is 2. Yeah. I think it's the normal battle music is 2, but then the boss battle music I think is 3. Hopefully we're gonna see a boss pretty soon, so we can get some other input. They were talking about Eris, right? I don't know. Probably. Let's just follow him. Hojo, huh? Alright, we're following. Well, where'd they go? Crocata. Should I ever play the NES versions of FF2 and FF3? You know, FF2 for NES was like, I think was either fully or almost fully localized, and they just never released it. And I think that ROM is out there on the internet, like the actual officially localized version that was never released. That would be a fun way to replay FF2. FF3, I'm still kind of upset about the DS version. I've heard that the Famicom version is even worse than the than the DS version. Okay, these guys are not dying fast enough. And like a lot of the FF battle music blends together for me. Like it's pretty hard for me to hear a Final Fantasy battle theme and say exactly which game it came from, unless it's Final Fantasy 13. That one I could probably tell you very easily. I think exciting stuff is gonna start happening very soon in the story. I can't wait. Can't wait to see it in 8-bit glory. Did they go up? Can I go up now? Ah, there they go. Is that the window? Oh wait. Can I go out through this door? Ooh, it's open. Wrong way. This is a new encounter. We haven't seen these guys before, I don't think. Oh, I should be using magic. We want to level up my magic. They're not hitting me very hard. But there's a lot of them. Time to enter the room with an empty treasure chest filled with guard scorpions. No! You know, I didn't mind... I never really minded the trap rooms in Final Fantasy II. I know that's a thing that people complain about a lot of Final Fantasy II. Okay, so is this FF7 version same game, just 8-bit graphics? It's the same story. It's like the same dialogue, just 8-bit graphics, and the gameplay is very different. But yeah, all the dialogue is the same, and like the sequence of events and like the story that's happening is the same. Although it's much easier to follow in the real FF7 because like the characters have animations that they do to like express other things that are going on. They're fine if you get Maria's HP over 1000. I didn't do that, that's for sure. Oh, maybe I did by the end. I don't remember. I finished FF2 off stream because I don't know, I just didn't want to grind for so long on stream. But you know, if I was to do it nowadays, I mean, I was still pretty new at streaming back then. But now, if I was to be in that situation again, I would totally just finish it on stream. I would totally just grind on stream and have a great time. I just felt in a rush to move on back then. But now that I have gotten more experience streaming, I'm less rushed about anything. I'm just gonna just have games take as long as they take. You did a few times along the way? Yeah. Okay, then for sure, for sure on my save file, she's there. 700 away. All right, Optimus. Let's go. Well, if you get it, then I won't have to worry about what game I'm gonna play next. I still don't have a solid decision in my mind, but if you decide for me, then I won't have to worry about it. Do physical attacks do anything to these guys? Like, I don't pay attention at all to how much damage is actually getting done here. Okay, we made it. We made it through that fight. I need to check who... I'm not sure what the materia levels are here. Because it's not the level of spells. Are you doing an Alone in the Dark marathon for Halloween this year? I don't know, Bonechuck.
Gotta do what? I gotta believe.
Thank you for believing. I have never considered doing an Alone in the Dark marathon for Halloween, but I am interested in the Alone in the Dark series. It's something that I do want to play at some point, but I don't know. I may not do an Alone in the Dark marathon for Halloween. What level would you play Super Star Wars on if you played that? I would beat it on the default difficulty. Whatever the default is. We might build up to the default. I believe Alicia Dragoon is one level, I'm not sure. What do you mean one level? Like, there's only one level in the game? I've definitely gotten past the first level in Alicia Dragoon. I can tell you 100% there's more than one level. Oh, one difficulty level. One difficulty level. I got you. Let's save. Okay, so all of my weapons are at max level, or at max experience. I remember him, that Hojo guy. He's in charge of the Shinra's science department. Cloud, don't you know him? This is the first time I've actually seen him, so that's what he looks like. Is this today's specimen? Oh, yes. We're starting right away. Raise it to the upper level. My precious specimen. Oh, that guy is Hojo. It just dawned on me. The Final Fantasy III hero guy is Hojo. Precious specimen. Is it going to be used for a biological experiment? Don't know if there are difficulty levels. I think there are, like, most Sega games on Genesis have like the same difficulty settings. I feel like they standardize options somehow, but either way, like, whatever game it is, I'll play it until I can beat it on the default difficulty. If it's a game that has multiple difficulty settings, like we might start out on easy and be able to, until I'm able to get through it on easy, and then go up to normal, for example. Marathon was a joke, but I'd totally tune into an Alone in the Dark playthrough. You've beaten Sweet Home and mastered RE. It is time. Yeah, I know. So, because Alone in the Dark is a big influence on RE, that's why I'm very interested in playing it. For the same reason I was interested in Sweet Home. Genova. Sephiroth's. So, they've brought it here. Cloud, be strong. Did you see it? See what? It's moving. Still alive? Where's its bleeping head? The whole thing's stupid. Let's keep going. Oh, so that's Genova. I wasn't sure. At first I thought that was Red 13. But that was Genova. Barrett is very disturbed by Genova. Kinda like it. Eris! Eris. Oh, is that her name? What do you want? We're taking Eris back. Outsiders. Should have noticed it earlier, you. There's so many frivolous things in this world. Are you going to kill me? I don't think you should. The equipment here is extremely delicate. Without me, who could operate it? Ugh. That's right. I recommend you think things out logically before you make any rash moves. Now bring in the specimen. Cloud, help! What do you think you're doing? Lending a helping hand to an endangered species. Both of them are on the brink of extinction. If I don't help, all these animals will disappear. Hey look, my lurk command worked. I got really confused because I saw my own username in chat. Vivian, enjoy your lurk. Animal? That's terrible. Eris is a human being. You're gonna pay. Barrett, can't you do anything? Alright, step back. Stop! What are you do? Oh, my precious specimens! Now's our chance to get Eris. Thanks, Cloud. Cloud, what's wrong? The elevator is moving. This is no ordinary specimen. This is a very ferocious specimen. He's rather strong. I'll help you all out. It talked? I'll talk as much as you want later, miss. Look at Red's portrait. Red's portrait is the most on-brand portrait so far. We'll take care of that monster. Somebody take Eris somewhere safe. Barrett, take care of her. Red 13 joins you. Woo! What's your name? Hojo has named me Red 13, a name with no meaning whatsoever to me. Come on. Alright, specimen time. I don't remember what this specimen looks like in the real game, but I'm assuming it looked nothing like this. Alright, we'll use all our strong attacks. Oh yeah, so is this now Final Fantasy III music? I guess this is attack all, right? Look at Red's sprite! I like him. Red 13 is always one of my favorite characters. I should have noticed how much damage each spell did. So that misses. Bolt does pretty good. Wind is pretty good. Heckin' good pupper. Well said, Jake. Well said. I love him. Except he's missed every time that I've paid attention. I'll try his physical attack. I'm all out of coffee. It makes me very sad. I wish I had like an infinite coffee cup. I missed how much damage he did, but I don't think he missed this time. Oh, he did miss. Whoops. I need to check my thermostat over here on my phone real quick, because it feels kind of warm in here, and I have it set to like at some interval to go back to like if it's on air conditioning, go up to like a high temperature, and if it's on heat go to like a cold temperature, just in case like in case I don't actually notice that it's too hot or too cold, then just try to, you know, save a little energy. But yes, that is what happened. It was turned off. So I just turned it back on. Now I have AC again. Red has missed every single attack. What can I do? What can I do to make it better for you, Red? I love coffee, but if I have more than like 2 cups, it makes you sick to your tum. Oh no, Jake. I mean, I usually have, like, I have 2 cups of coffee during the day. I have like a morning coffee and an afternoon coffee. And then on streaming nights, I have a cup of decaf. So this was decaf. But I really love coffee a lot. It's probably my #1 favorite liquid. Do you guys have a favorite liquid? I could try Fire 1 to see if that hits, but I feel like it's not gonna be better than Fire 2. That would be weird. Liquid! Is that your favorite liquid? Is Liquid Snake your favorite liquid, Boneshock? Yeah, I need to play more Metal Gear again. We recently played through Metal Gear 1, the MSX version, on the channel here. And I want more. I want more Metal Gear. I need to replay Metal Gear 2 next. But I actually found a copy of Metal Gear Solid for Game Boy Color also that I've never played before. And I need to play that sometime soon. But I kind of want to replay Metal Gear 2 first because I've heard that Metal Gear Ghost Babel, aka Metal Gear Solid on Game Boy Color, I've heard that like takes a lot of influence from Metal Gear 2. So it's been a long time since I replayed Metal Gear 2. In fact, I only played through it once. It was in 2015 when MGS5 was new. Hey, we beat the experiments! Eris, you alright? She seems alright, in many ways. I have a right to choose too. I don't like two-legged things. What are you? An informed question, but difficult to answer. I am what you see. You must have many questions, but first, let's get out of here. I'll lead the way. Cloud, so you did come for me. I apologize for what happened back there. I was merely acting to throw Hojo off guard. Now we've saved Eris, ain't no need to be in this building, so let's get the hell out of here. If all of us go together, we'll be noticed. Let's break into groups. I'll see you later. We'll be waiting at the 66th floor elevator. We'll be going first. Meet at the 66th floor elevator. Alright, so who do I have now? I have Red 13. Okay, let's equip him. What can we equip him with? He's got a little knitted hat. The burning shirt. And we probably got nothing else, huh? No accessories for Red. Alright, 66th floor. Where am I now? I'm on 68. Please don't kill me. I only did what Hojo told me to do. Here's the keycard to the 68th floor. Would I be doing this if I was the enemy? Thank you. Let's see if I can physical attack these guys. So I've noticed I've noticed that for sure enemies level up with you in this game. It's got like level scaling on enemies because like we're seeing all the same enemies that we've seen since the first dungeon, but they are harder to kill for sure. So I think I could pick out Final Fantasy I battle music now that I think about it. But like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, even 7, 8, 9, and 10, like it would be hard for me to tell which one is which. Maybe I should switch to magic here. Like, there's this trade-off between just being able to hold down the turbo button on my controller for physical attacks versus having the battles actually go faster if I put in the energy to select magic, you know? I guess Tifa, we're still trying to level up her weapon, though, and also Red. But I think Cloud has hit max experience on all his attacks. So what are you guys playing these days, tonight, this week? What's everybody been playing? I'm trying to think if I played any games in the last couple days. What did I do? What did I do since last we talked? What did I do yesterday? There's only one game on your radar right now? Tears of the Kingdom, egg roll? Is that what you're thinking? That's definitely the game on my radar. That's probably the only game I'm going to be playing off stream for a long time. Although, I have been playing a little bit of Panzer Dragoon on the Saturn. Do you need to finish the other games you picked up in April? What games are those, Eggroll? We have no idea how long Tears is going to be. I think Tears is going to be years. I think I'm going to be playing Tears of the Kingdom for years. I played Breath of the Wild for years. Hey, what is it? Would you press up, please? Turks? Must be a trap. It must have been a real thrill for you. Did you enjoy it? What? Who is this? Who am I? I don't know who I'm talking to here. You all got caught too? Okay, there's lots of X's on the screen. Blue Dragon, Lost Odyssey, Jedi Survivor, Mega Man. Oh, you got Blue Dragon, Eggroll? And you got Lost Odyssey? Wait, have you been playing all those games? That's a lot of games to have going at once. Well, I guess, like, Jedi... I don't know about Jedi Survivor, really, but, like, Lost Odyssey and Blue Dragon, I couldn't play both of them at the same time. Mega Man, though. Mega Man you could play in not too long of a time frame. You and Tuffy were talking about how good the Xbox RPG market was at the moment. I was weak. No, that's not weak, Eggroll. That's great. That's smart, because I feel like there's a good chance that those games could go up in value in like 10 years from now. And there's so many cool Xbox 360 RPGs. Got Lost Odyssey from your local retro store, though. Nice. Okay, what are all these X's about? Oh no, is the game crashing? I think the game is crashing. It's been a while since I saved. Oh no! Maybe we can just go through this dialogue though. I see like the flickery stuff on the sprites though. I don't know. I'm hoping. Okay, I have a hope here. My hope is that this is just like this dialogue sequence. We can get through it, and then I can save. It seems like it's looping. It is looping, yeah. But sometimes if I like press the button a bunch while text is going, it like talks to someone twice. We're gonna see if we can get out of this. I'm hoping we can get out of it. There's our loop again. Oh no, this is terrible. What do we do? Blow into the cartridge. I am positive that that is not the problem. Like 1000% positive. Where did I save last? Does anybody remember? I remember I thought about saving after getting Red 13, but I don't think I did it. I think we saved in the Shinra building at least. He's saying things. Oh my god. Can we survive this? Cetra, or the Ancients, will show us the way to the Promised Land. I'm expecting a lot out of her. The Promised Land? Isn't that just a legend? Even so, it's just too appealing to not pursue. It's been said the Promised Land is very fertile, and if the land is fertile, I will save as soon as possible, as soon as I physically can save. In fact, we'll even do a save state, because we're playing on the EverDrive. And there's gotta be Mako. Exactly. That is why our money-sucking Mako reactor is a necessity. The abundant Mako will just come out on its own. That is where Neo Midgar will be built, Shinra's new glory. Quit dreaming. Oh, really? Don't you know? These days all it takes for your dreams to come true is money and science. Well, that is all for our meeting. Come on, out of his way. Hold it, I got a lie I want to say to you. If you need something else, talk to my secretary. Can we get out? Kinda hard. Don't give up. Hey, Eris is an ancient, and the real name of the ancients is Cetra. The ancients know where the Promised Land is, and the Shinra is searching for that Promised Land. I don't know if it really exists. Is that right? The Shinra believe it's full of Mako energy, which means if the Shinra get there, they'll suck up all the Mako energy, and the land will wither away. The planet's gonna get weaker. Okay, so I'm glad that Barrett just recapped the story that was supposed to happen there. I can't just leave him be. I'm recruiting new members. Me, Tifa, Cloud, and Eris too. How about you? You're so damn boring. Grandpa. Grandpa? Ha ha ha. Grandpa. Ha ha ha. What's so funny? Nothing. Ha ha ha. Cloud, are you there? Eris, you're safe? Yeah, I'm alright. I knew that Cloud would come for me. Hey, I'm your bodyguard, right? The deal was for one date, right? Oh, I get it. Tifa? Tifa, you're there too? Excuse me. You know, Eris, I have a question. What? Does the Promised Land really exist? I don't know. All I know is the Cetra were born from the planet and speak with the planet and unlock the planet, and then the Cetra will return to the Promised Land, a land that promises supreme happiness. What does that mean? More than words, I don't know. Speak with the planet? Just what does the planet say? It's full of people and noisy. That's why I can't make out what they're saying. You hear it now? I only heard it at the church in the slums. Mother said that Midgar was no longer safe. That is, my real mother. Someday I'll get out of Midgar, speak with the planet, and find my promised land. That's what Mom said. I thought I would stop hearing her voice as I grew up, but... let's just get some sleep. The door's open. When did it open? What's happened? Tifa, wake up. What's wrong? Something's wrong. Look outside. I wonder what happened. He should have the key on him. Come on, Tifa. Get Eris. I'll go help Barrett and the others. It's still scripted. I still can't save. Barrett, Red 13, come with me. Something's wrong. How'd you get in? Why's the door open? The hell's going on? No human could have done this. I'll go on ahead. I'll clean up back here, so you guys go ahead, and don't get caught by Shinra. Come on, let's follow Red 13. Tifa and Eris join you. Alright, time to save. Man, I cannot believe that we recovered from that bug. I thought for sure the game was gonna crash, and all my efforts would have been for naught. But we're here. We saved. It seems like it's stabilized. So, let's go forward. Are we going up top? You know what's interesting is that they always have like peaceful music everywhere in this game. Me and Buddy knew that blowing into the cartridge always works. But that will corrode the pins on the cartridge. Don't do it. Don't do it anymore. I know we all did it as kids. But don't do it anymore. Blowing into the cartridge works because your spit is now the conductor. No longer is the metal conducting electricity. It is now your spit. You always do it. Always. I don't think you should do it. I think it'll ruin cartridges eventually. Use isopropyl alcohol and a Q-tip. That's the way to do it. My NES games are drooling with my spit. No, Dargoon! Alright, here's where things are happening. He's dead. The leader of Shinra Inc. is dead. Should be fine if you drink 90% isopropyl alcohol before blowing. That would be better for the cartridge, but not for you. And it still wouldn't be good for the cartridge. Just use a Q-tip. Then this sword must be Sephiroth's. Sephiroth is alive? Looks like it. Only Sephiroth can use that sword. Who cares who did it? This is the end of the Shinra now. Please, don't kill me. What happened? Sephiroth! Sephiroth came! Did you see him? Did you see Sephiroth? Yeah, I saw him. I saw him with my own eyes. You really saw him? Why would I lie to you at a time like this? And I heard his voice, too. He was saying something about not letting us have the Promised Land. Then what? Does that mean that the Promised Land really exists and that Sephiroth's here to save it from Shinra? So he's a good guy then. Have you ever blown on the cartridge knowing you're not supposed to and just got mad at yourself? I've been there. No, I've never done it. I have not blown on a cartridge since learning that blowing on cartridges will corrode the pins. Save the Promised Land? A good guy? No way. It's not that simple. I know him. Sephiroth's mission is different. Wow, man, you got some serious willpower. I just have a bottle of isopropyl alcohol and a thing of Q-tips. That's all I have. It's not willpower. Rufus. Bleep. I forgot about him. I work with IPA every day. I have so many bottles at home to clean stuff. I have it for free. Use it on your cartridges instead of your spit, Dargoon. Use that instead of your spit, please. Who's that? Vice President Rufus, the president's son. I wonder what kind of person he is. No. Alright, well, they're your cartridges, I guess. I'll stop telling you what to do. I told you strongly enough, though. I've heard that no one's ever seen him bleed or cry. I heard he's been assigned somewhere else for a long time. I only know his name. Alright, we're saving often. Saving after every scene. I've been spitting since 1985. It's now a tradition. Alright. It's your spit to put on your own cartridges. Fair enough. So Sephiroth was actually here. By the way. I love the airships. I'm kidding, good. I'm glad you're kidding, Dargoon. Use that isopropyl alcohol, not your spit. Who are you guys? I'm Cloud, former soldier first class. I'm from Avalanche. Same here. A flower girl from the slums. A research specimen. What a crew. Well, I'm Rufus, the president of Shinra Inc. You only president because your old man died. That's right. I'll let you hear my new appointment speech. Old man tried to control the world with money. It seems to have been working. The population thought that Shinra would protect them. Work at Shinra, get your pay. If a terrorist attacks, the Shinra army will help you. It looks perfect on the outside. But I do things differently. I'll control the world with fear. It takes too much to do it like my old man. A little fear will control the minds of the common people. There's no reason to waste money on them. You also keep Q-tips and alcohol in your room for your ears. JK. For games, then? That makes sense. It's addicting in the ears. I have to stop, but it feels so good coming out of the shower. With alcohol or just a Q-tip? I do use Q-tips on my ears, but not with isopropyl alcohol. Just the Q-tips. Okay. He likes to make speeches just like his father. Get out of this building, Varys. What? I'll explain later, Barrett. This is the real crisis for the planet. The hell's that supposed to mean? I'll tell you later. Just take my word for it. I'll go after I take care of him. All right, Cloud. Oh, we're playing as Aerith now. Cloud, I just thought of something. I'll wait for Cloud. Everyone get to the elevator. It's gonna get pretty ugly from here on. 66th floor elevator, that's where we're going, right? Usually clean your games as soon as you receive them and test them out. Test them and put them away. What about playing games though? What about playing them? When does that happen? Alright, nobody has magic equipped. The magic unequips every time the party is changed, so we just have to physical attack this behemoth, which is gonna take a really long time. But there's nothing I can do besides hold the turbo button at least. tell you guys what, I'm gonna be playing games all night after stream. Right after stream, I'm going to pick up Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm gonna play it until I can't anymore. Play, but it's impossible to play all the games you have in your lifetime. I know, right? There are a lot of games out there. So many games to play. Like, if they stopped making games today, I would... The games that exist today that I want to play would last me a very long time. They'd last me like 20 years probably. And then by that time, all the games that I love from the past will have been so long since I played them that it'll be like new experiences, and I can just play them all over again. Do you think you'll ever catch up to your backlog? So I don't really have a backlog, egg roll. I just have... I just pick whatever game I'm in the mood for at the time. So many games, so little time. You mostly play shmups or beat 'em ups? Are you going to play it all night and then keep playing it until it's night some more? Well, I have a lot of stuff going on this weekend, Jake. Like, tomorrow at my kid's school is a like spring carnival thing after school, so I can't play as much as I would like to tomorrow. I also have work tomorrow. And then on Saturday, we're planning to have some friends over for like a cookout. So, unless it rains and we cancel that, then I can play Tears of the Kingdom all day on Saturday. Hey, we're gonna Tactics Ace raid. Heck yeah. Ace Raiders, welcome in. How's it going? For those of you joining for the first time, I'm Space Robot Arm, stream retro games of all genres, and just to try to create the cozy nostalgic feeling of hanging out at a friend's house, playing some games on the couch. And yeah, tonight we are playing the Chinese bootleg version of Final Fantasy VII for the NES. But Tactics, what were you up to? Guys, if you're not following Tactics Ace, you totally should. They play super awesome retro games, usually some strategy RPGs, which is a genre that I have not really dipped my toes into too much, and I live vicariously through Tactics, but also I want to play more of that genre sometime. Thank you for the raid, Tactics. If you need to go and do any of that post-stream self-care stuff, please go do that. But if you can hang out, as always, I'd love to have you. And Strawberry, welcome in. Lord Pookum's welcome in. John, we need more emotes for the stream. There are new emotes coming, Dargoon. There are new emotes on the way by a professional artist. So fear not. Soon we're gonna have some fun new emotes. Very soon. I've gotten the sketches, and they're working on the final version. Making our way through Super Robot Wars OG at the moment. Wait, is that the GBA game that you were playing, or is that a Famicom game? Is that like the real OG from like Famicom? Maybe an NES cartridge with a happy face and a sad face and stuff like that? Those are good ideas, Dargoon. I'll wait for the I'll wait to reveal what's in the pipeline for emotes, but I think you guys will like them. I think everyone's gonna be very excited to use them. Yeah, I did my first commission for emotes. Yep, the GBA game, original generation. Very cool, very cool. I hope you had fun with that. Oh, Tactics, it's very appropriate that you were playing that game and rated in here, because in this game, all the character portraits are ripped out of Super Robot Wars. If we get past this behemoth and get to like another scene, a dialogue scene, you'll see them. That's a really good idea, Dargoon. Yeah, I do like that idea, Dargoon. That's amazing. You love that? Yeah. And part of the fun of playing this game is to like have people recognize where they stole the assets from. Because, like, I don't think... Hey, we're getting another raid here. Red Mage Dove, welcome in. Dove, I hope you... First of all, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Is Dove the right way to pronounce it? Ghost Girl, welcome in. What were you guys up to over there? Bouncy Misha, welcome in. Red Mage Raid, Treppy's love. Yeah, Dove is a fellow Treppy. Oh, nice. I'm pronouncing it correctly. All right. Yeah, a fellow Treppy. So awesome to get a raid from a fellow Treppy. Blabadeel, welcome in. Let me just give you guys the intro. I'm Space Robot Arm. I stream retro games of all genres and just try to recreate that cozy, nostalgic feeling of hanging out at a friend's house on the couch, playing some video games. I strive to represent classic games authentically, usually using original hardware. And we just like to explore video game history over here. So that's what we're all about over here. But Dove, thank you so much for the raid, and if you need to go and do any post-stream self-care, please go do that. But if you can hang out, definitely love to have you. You're just doing a super chill randos, still testing waters with your net? Oh yeah, I remember hearing that you were having some internet issues. I hope it all worked out. Hope the stream went well. Hope you had fun. What kind of randomizer? That's what rando stands for, I suppose. What randomizer was it? What game was it? So what we're playing here, by the way, I don't think I said what game we're actually playing, and it's a weird thing that we're doing. It did. You had fun. Link to the Past rando was cursed today. Oh man, I have never tried a randomizer, but I might be interested in it someday. So, okay, the game that I'm playing here is the Chinese bootleg Final Fantasy VII for NES. Or technically is made for some Chinese Famiclone system. But it was made in 2005, and the translation goes all the way back to 2009. To keep the language a smidge more polite, your couch cover is amazing. Oh, thank you, Ghost Girl. I'm real glad you dig it. Thank you very much. You should see his shirt. Here, we can jump back to the t-shirt I'm wearing for a second. It's a Lego shirt. It's got little astronaut minifigs and it says "Build and Explore." And I bought it in Legoland in Florida. That's a rad as heck couch cover. Holy heck! Thank you, Dove. Thank you. Yeah, I'm quite fond of it. It's solidly part of my brand here on Twitch now. I can never remove this couch cover. Yeah, so Chinese bootleg FF7 for NES. It's basically a full demake of Final Fantasy VII. Absolutely fantastic on all accounts. Thank you, Dargoon. Yes, thank you, Dargoon, for complimenting my shirt as well. Spacebot and couch are now one. True. So, if you've never heard of this game, yeah, it's basically an 8-bit demake of Final Fantasy VII that was commercially released in China. And, you know, it steals assets from other games. Like, there's no... the characters are they're like tweaked sprites from other games. Like, usually they're from other Final Fantasy games, like Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3. You're super curious about this game, actually. Okay, cool. So I'll tell you what I know. Now, there's 2 versions of it. If you just search the internet for this game and look up like footage on YouTube or screenshots, what you're most likely going to find is a ROM hack version that is like a complete graphical gameplay and story overhaul, which the idea behind that ROM hack, it's called the Advent Children ROM hack, and the idea there is to like bring it closer to the real Final Fantasy VII. So like it has like tile sets for the areas that look like Midgar and stuff, etc. But what we're playing tonight is the way that it was released in China originally, just translated to English. And this original Chinese version translated to English, there is like no information about this version out there on the internet, like other than the fact that it exists. And it barely exists at that, and I'll get into that in a minute. You remember seeing my struggles with finding the original version? Yeah, I'll go into that. So first of all, I started playing this game because we hit a sub goal on the channel, and I said when we hit the sub goal, I would play this because I'm very interested in it, but it also seems like it might be a painful game to play. By the way, just so you can know what's happening right now on the screen, like, I'm fighting this behemoth, but the party just got changed up, and whenever the party gets changed up, materia gets unequipped automatically, and so all I have is physical attacks on this behemoth, so I'm just holding down the turbo button on my controller over here, and with the hope, wait, it's using Cure, I just realized that. I'm glad I took a moment to realize what was happening. We need to run. I'm just wasting time. All right, we'll see if I'm ever allowed to run. Right. So we started playing it on stream after hitting the sub goal, and we got to like where you first get to 7th Heaven and meet Tifa for the first time, and the game crashed. And so we tried again, it crashed again, and then we tried, so I'm playing it on the NES, on my actual NES with the EverDrive flash cart. So then I tried playing it on the Mister, which is this FPGA-based emulation system. And it crashed in the same spot there, so then I was like, okay, we're gonna play something else for the rest of the night, but I'll figure this out. And I thought it would be simple, I thought I would just have to like Google and find like another patch to apply or something. But it was not that simple. Let's see, am I just unable to run? Maybe I need to attack again. Maybe we'll do attacks again. Okay, so this is the point where I googled this, and like not a soul has ever talked about having this crash issue with this game on the internet, because apparently no one cares about this like super notable bootleg game. Like there's not even any reviews on romhacking.net for the patch, for the translation patch. But there is just one playthrough of this version on YouTube. So I checked out their playthrough just to see if it crashed for them too, and it didn't. They got past that part. But then I also noticed that on their title screen, there were different credits for the translation. Okay, I think, okay, this other patch must be out there somewhere, just romhacking.net doesn't have it. So I typed that into Google, and basically all that I could find were broken links. Oh my god, he's healing again. I don't know what to do in this fight. Anyways, we still have more story to tell. I'll figure out what to do in the fight after I'm done telling the story, I guess. I searched and there was really nothing to find. God, yeah, finding any info for old obscure niche games like this is a headache and a half. Yeah, so I found reference to it on a big ROM site that was pretty much like taken down by Nintendo a few years back. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, so a few years back, you might remember Nintendo had a big takedown of like a bunch of the big ROM sites. And that's where I found like the broken link. So my theory about what happened is that... Thank you for the follow again. Welcome in. You're 24K away. Congrats, Dargoon. The last few weeks it's taken forever. Yeah, that final stretch. Yep. You think it's better when you're on mobile? Don't know why it's so long. I don't know either. So yeah, my theory about what happened is that, like, basically this big ROM site was the only place that this old fan translation existed. Like, there were no forum posts from the authors or anything like that. Nothing, no trace that I could find of the origin of this working version. So after doing a lot of research, I found a way to access the files from that website, and was able to get a pre-patched version of the ROM. So what I did next was I used a tool to create a patch file, just because, I mean, I don't know that anybody actually like has IP rights to this full game, but you know, it seems a little cleaner to create a patch file that somebody can then apply to the Chinese version. So I created the patch file and uploaded it to the Internet Archive, so that now anyone who wants to take this strange journey like I do can hopefully find it more easily. And in doing all this, I feel like I made a significant, maybe small, but still significant contribution to video game preservation. And it feels really good. I feel really cool about it. So that's my long, winding story about this game. And then, right before you guys came in with the raid, we ran into a glitch where basically like nonsense came up in the text boxes, and we were all very scared that the game was crashing. But it was just a temporary glitch. After we got past that scene, the game stabilized, and I was very thankful. Alright, cannot run from the behemoth. Cannot kill the behemoth. Do I have any items that can deal with the behemoth? I don't think I have items that deal damage. Wait, what happens if I use... Will this equip the materia? If I do it like this? Let's see. I really hope that's what's gonna happen. If I can use magic, there might be an out here. Yes! Oh, I am so glad that that works. I've been on this behemoth screen for a long time right now. Alright, we have magic now. Hopefully magic can hurt him. That's more like it. Those numbers, much, much better. Much, much better. Wow. Alright, I figured out a new mechanic of the game. You can equip materia during a fight. That is very useful, actually, because, basically materia auto-unequips whenever the party changes. And I had been stuck in a few battles where doing physical attacks wasn't ideal, but we still made it work. So right after stream tonight, I'm heading over to my local GameStop for a midnight release of Tears of the Kingdom. Is anybody else doing that? Anybody else going to a midnight release? There is like a real electricity in the air around Tears of the Kingdom, I feel like. I am so excited. I can't wait to play it. I can't even fathom what it's gonna be like. You maybe heading to a GameStop. Nice, cool, cool. I went earlier and reserved a copy of the collector's edition. So hopefully everything goes according to plan and I'm able to get the collector's edition there. Wow, I finally killed that freaking behemoth. I wonder if that was a boss. Like, I thought it was a normal encounter, but maybe it was a boss. Why do you want to fight me? You seek the promised land in Sephiroth. Exactly. Did you know that Sephiroth is an ancient? Best of luck, you snagged the console for your wifey as an early birthday present. Nice, that's awesome, Ghost Girl. I also picked up the console earlier. I'm going all in on Tears of the Kingdom. This feels like a once-in-a-lifetime release, so I'm just getting all the stuff. The one thing that I'm not sure if I'll be able to get is the Pro Controller. I would like to get it, though. I'm gonna try to get it at GameStop if they have it. A lot has happened. Anyway, I can't let either you or Sephiroth have the Promised Land. I see. I guess this means we won't become friends. Alright, here's Rufus. Rufus's sprite looks kinda like Rufus. It's the closest looking sprite to the actual boss that we've had so far. Alright, we equip Bolt. Alright, let's see. Can we rage? Should I rage? Can't blame you in the slightest. To be spoiler sensitive, the musical beats you notice in the trailer has more hype than any recent release. Yeah, I don't want any spoilers at all. No spoilers for Tears of the Kingdom here. Any Tears of the Kingdom spoilers will be an instant ban. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't know what musical beats you're talking about specifically, but I am very hyped. I wonder if Rage... Cloud Sprite is sending you? Yeah, he's literally just a palette-swapped fighter from FF1. I wonder if Rage is the right thing to do here, because, like, I think Bolt 2 is, like, way stronger. Let's try to attack his dog first. That was 66. Let me see what Rage is doing again. Hope you come back to tell us if you like it or not. Well, I'll definitely post some impressions on the Discord. Miss? It didn't miss every time though, right? There's been a few moments where I've, like, used an attack for several rounds and it missed every time, and it took multiple rounds for me to notice. I mean, there's more net damage when I'm using Rage, so I'll just keep using Rage, I guess. Rage until the dog goes down, and then we'll focus Rufus with Bolt. Okay, dog is down. Suffice to say, the music has you buzzing. Think you may have found a new channel to visit, to be sure? Yeah, I'd love to see you back here. This battle reminds you of Clarissa Knows It All? What, Eggroll? What does that even mean? Are you saying that Rufus looks like Clarissa? I disagree. The hype for Tears of the Kingdom is real now. The hype is so real. I haven't been this excited for a game in a long time. I couldn't even tell you the last time I was this excited to play a new game. you guys notice how the music, like, is off tempo, like off beat? Like it like struggles to keep up with the rest of the game sometimes. I love Nintendo so much, it's in my DNA. Have you played any recent Nintendo games, Dargoon? I know that you've mostly stick to some older games. But Nintendo is still the best in the business, if you ask me. To this day, their quality is still above and beyond anything else. GameCube was your last time. There's some good Zelda games on the GameCube. I recommend Kirby and the Forgotten Land. You know, I have not played Kirby and the Forgotten Land, but I would love to play Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Yeah, I've never gotten like super deep into Kirby, unfortunately. I've played both Kirby's Dream Land 1 and 2, and I played a lot of Kirby's Adventure as a kid. But there's a lot of Kirby games that I've missed. Much more of an NES player. That is fair. Nothing is quite like NES. Did you ever download GameEye to inventory your game collection? Nah, I never did that, Optimus. It's my favorite Kirby game. It's just a super fun time. I'm definitely interested in it. Heh, that's all for today. Look at him, he's going away in his airship. Look at him go. Is he going down the stairs? I thought the airship was gonna go down the stairs and that would have been hilarious. Alright, time to go meet up with my friends. Where are they? There's Tifa. Where's Rufus? I couldn't finish him. Looks like this is gonna get complicated. It's absolutely wild how they get into their tiny clown vehicles and run away. I love it. That's like the best part of this, is they get into their little airship sprites instead of the helicopters of the real FF7. Got work tomorrow. Goodbye everyone. Have an amazing evening, guys. You too, Dargoon. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Get some rest. Have a great day at work tomorrow, and hope to see you again real soon. And thanks for hanging out. Let's see, can I use my rage again? And what can we equip onto Tifa here? What's not leveled up? Fire. Let's do that. Tifa gets fire. And I was gonna ask you how many physical games you had. You got yours down to a little above 1,600 physical games. I definitely don't have anywhere near 1,600 physical games. I can tell you that, Optimus. It's definitely in the hundreds, not the thousands. It's a I'm pretty sure it's a 3-digit number. Had close to 2,000, but sold a ton recently. Well, that's good that you're paring down. I remember you were talking about wanting to pare down and just keep the stuff that was really meaningful to you. So I totally support doing that. What floor am I on right now? It's a hard thing to do. I can understand. Like there's a reason that you got all those games to begin with, right? So you know, you had it. They almost mean something. Oh wait, I didn't want to use rage. Wait. Oh, yeah, it's all the way leveled up. Okay, cool. So the way that the system in this game works is like each spell has its own experience points, experience bar, and each weapon also has an experience bar. And when it gets to max, like you see over here, then you have to take it to a shop to get it to level it up. So attacking with either of these spells won't give them any more experience, but I think maybe Cloud's physical attack could use more experience. I don't know for sure. But the fire spells have a way to go. Victory! There, Ghost Girl, thank you so much for that Prime sub. Man, it is so special when anybody uses their Prime sub here, because you only get to do that once a month. Wow, I'm so honored. Thank you so much. Thanks again, Ghost Girl. Alright, 66th floor has the elevator, right? Look at those big toads! We'll keep leveling up fire. Very welcome, loving my content so far? Well, thank you so much, that means so much to me. I'm very happy to hear that. Prime subs are cool, because that's someone saying they chose you for this. Yeah, I know, right? I'm very honored anytime anybody uses their Prime sub here. That thing that looks like a switch is a switch. Oh my god. Thank you for the quote, Eggroll. Thank you for the random quote. That was that this game? Was that or was that Metal Gear? Was that Metal Gear where something? No, it was Jurassic Park on the Genesis. I remember now. Now I remember where that quote came from. It was Sega Genesis Jurassic Park, where you have to interact with a switch on the wall to open a door, but there's very little feedback to tell you that interacting with that switch did anything. Birdhouse Brian, welcome in. Are you fighting Gex? They do look vaguely like Gex, don't they? It's tail time. Oh man, there's a lot of Gex sayings especially from Gex 64 that are like seared into my brain. Although I can't really think of them now, but I can picture like the tone of his voice more than the actual things he says. I should start adding games to the quotes, but it's kind of fun not to have the context. Yeah, it's kind of fun to make me or anybody else remember the context. That was fun figuring out what the context was. Cloud, level up. Alright, where's the elevator? Supposedly there's an elevator on this floor, isn't there? Ah, Fire 2's at max. We gotta use Blaze then. Birdhouse Bride, how are you doing tonight, by the way? I think I forgot to actually say hello. I hope you're having a great night. Is it random quotes? Yeah, if you just do exclamation point quote, it'll give a random quote. This feels like a Souls game, what the heck? Space Robot Arm as he plays 3D Dot Game Heroes, made by Soulsborne devs from Software. Well, you added some context to that one. I might not have known the context for that one. If the context wasn't there. Man, 3D Dot Game Heroes was such an amazing game. Have any of you in chat ever played 3D Dot Game Heroes for the PS3? It's funnier with context. That one is funnier with context, yeah. 3D Dot Game Heroes for the PS3 is like a it's an homage to both Legend of Zelda and Dragon Quest. And really like all 8 and 16-bit adventure games and RPGs. Where's the elevator? Or do we just walk out the front door? Oh man, 3D Dot Game Heroes was one of the games you sold recently. Oh, that is one that I would not have sold if it was me. That's an amazing game. Yeah, and the graphic style is voxel based, but not voxels like Minecraft really. It's like they take the pixel art of Dragon Quest, for example, and make it 3D by making each pixel into a voxel. Not an RPG guy though, like you. Yeah, it's an action game. It's not so much an RPG. I mean, it's got lots and lots of RPG elements, but it's an action RPG, I would say. It's more of a Zelda clone than anything else. Just use Bolt because that should make the fight go as fast as possible, but I gotta take the opportunity to level up Blaze with Tifa. I totally missed what Bolt did with Cloud. Like, did it miss? Feels like it must have missed. Maybe all magic is missing this Red Wisp. Maybe we need to physically attack the Red Wisp. Wait, physical attacks are also missing. What did Bolt do? Oh, that did like 500 damage. Hey, does anybody notice any glitching stuff going on with the stream? I'm getting an error message that pops up intermittently on OBS. Let me know if anything seems wonky. Not that I would know what to do about it, but just let me know. Seems fine visually and audioly. Thanks, Eggroll. Nothing on your end, clear as a bell. Okay, great. Glad to hear it. I will continue to ignore said error message then. I guess I just keep going down the stairs until I find the elevator. I feel like there was a floor that wasn't fully explored, but we'll just keep moving. Wait, why did I tell Tifa to fight? That's not what we want. Blaze. We will still blaze with Tifa. Now I think we can physically attack this Cyclops. Hey, there we go. Oh, we even got a knitted hat. Fancy. Bird! Just plain old birds. Just fighting some plain old birds. Physical attacks aren't cutting it here. I thought a plain old bird would be super weak, but that's not. It's not how it's going. Laganzar, what's going on? Welcome in. I hope you're having an awesome night. Thanks for joining us. We are continuing the 8-bit FF7 adventure. So far so good, couldn't miss this. Glad to hear it. This game is quite the thing, if you ask me. Alright, can we just walk out the front door? 200 away. Is this a reactor? No, this is the Shinra building. This is the Shinra building. You can taste it. Hey, we made it out. You see it now? Yep, there it is.
I'll go on ahead. Bleep! Surrounded. Surrounded, huh? If I was alone, this wouldn't be a thing. But I got a reputation to protect.
You all get out while you can. It's not you they're after, it's me.
Yeah, well that ain't happening. You got caught up in this over Marlene. Now it's my turn to watch out for you. Okay, playtime's over for you jackasses.
Thank you, Mr. Barrett.
Who you call Mr. Barrett? That don't sound right. Well then, if you are through talking, may I suggest that we think of a way to get out of here? Huh? Oh yeah. You a cold man, just like someone else around here I know.
Did you say something?
Not a thing. So what are we gonna do?
Everyone, over here. I'll tell you later. Hurry, hurry. Alright, guys. This is where I'm gonna sign off for the night. I've gotta go to Tears of the Kingdom Midnight Release. So that's what I'm gonna be doing now, and I will tell you all what it's like on Discord if you want. If anybody wants to, feel free to join my Discord server, and I'll definitely show off whether I get my Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition. Woo, Tears of the Kingdom. Prism Heart, thank you so much for hanging out. Dove, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for that raid. Optimus, yeah, sorry, you're not. I guess you're not hitting it tonight. Have fun. Look forward to watching you again in the future. Ghost Girl, thank you for hanging out as well. Thank you for being here. It's great to meet you. Jake, hope Tears of the Kingdom is everything you hope it will be. Me too, Jake. Me too. And thank you for hanging out. All right, let's see where we're gonna raid. All right, we're gonna raid into Jinrei. Jinrei is playing Breath of the Wild right now. It's very appropriate for my plans. He's playing Breath of the Wild, and I think when the clock strikes midnight, he's gonna start playing Tears of the Kingdom. And he's doing a 24-hour stream. But Jinrei, very awesome streamer. One of my absolute favorite places to hang out on Twitch. Great vibes over there. Make sure you give Jinrei a follow if you're not already. But thanks again, everyone. I will see you next time. I'll be back on Tuesday, and we'll be continuing FF7 for NES. Alright, have a great night, everyone. Raid is kicking off in a few seconds here. Alright, good night. Bye.
Hi, John. Welcome in, Raiders. How's it going? I got a big shout out and a SO for Space Robot Arm, please. John, how the heck was your stream, friend? Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to my 24-hour stream of Tears of the Kingdom. We aren't on Tears of the Kingdom yet, but we will be playing it in about less than an hour when it releases. So I hope you all had a lovely, lovely time in John's stream. John, what were you streaming in the retro category this evening? Red Mage. How are you, Red Mage? How's your Thursday going? Guys, if you don't know me, by the way, my name is Jinray. I'm a Just Chatting Variety main. Yeah, like I said, we're doing a launch party of Tears of the Kingdom. So if you need a space to hang out, or got to avoid spoilers and head out, then I completely understand. But yeah, I'll be here for another 21 hours playing the new game. We're very, very, very excited. Hey, Jen, I hope you're having a great stream. I am. We actually just beat Breath of the Wild for the first time about an hour and a half ago? An hour ago? Something like that. But yeah, we're having a good time. We're just doing some DLC I haven't done yet in Breath of the Wild. We're doing the Trials of the Sword. So, it's been pretty fun so far. It's just a mode. It's a mode where you don't like have any of your items, and you have to start with like nothing. Yeah, we've been just doing this while we wait. 21 glorious hours, truly. I'm in New York, by the way. Gotcha. There, Ghost Girl. Welcome in, Ghost Girl. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome in from the raid. Congrats. That's awesome. Thank you. And if anyone tells you I killed a horse, I did not. Okay. If anybody in chat is like Jinray killed a horse, they're probably lying to you because I would never do that. Okay. I definitely didn't restart my entire game because I killed a horse. But yeah, if you do have to raid and run, John or anyone, I know it's late. I know it's a Thursday evening. But please do post stream software if you need to.
Jin, sir, I have a bone to pick with you. I heard, correction, I've seen, a clip of you killing a horse with a sword.
Can someone time out Will, please? Will's like spreading slander in my Han stream. I can't believe it. William, how are you, man? Welcome on in. Good to see you. How's your day going? Anything for gifting a sub to Justice for Hans. I'm sorry to raid and run, but I'm actually heading over to Tears of the Kingdom midnight release. Are you playing it tonight, John? Are you going to be playing it tonight? 21 of me? Yeah, 21 glow hours. Sure. Also, can we get a shout out for William? Also, Benny, thank you for the good sub over to Justice for Hans, even though Hans is fine. We don't need to talk about Hans anymore. Also, Sean, 8-Bit Sean, welcome in. Can I get a shout for 8-Bit Sean, please? Again, Ghost Girl, good to meet you. Are you a Zelda fan, Ghost Girl? You didn't about to beat Tears of the Kingdom in one stream?
Leon.
If I beat Tears of the Kingdom in one stream, I'll eat my left sock. He murders horses. Hide from Jin. I do not. I'm gonna wait till I beat this. I'm gonna go back on my other file until I finish it because I don't want to wait. Gotcha, Nate. Let's see. Making sure I got all of past chat before the raid. Okay. Daniel, we don't need to bring up that clip. We really, really don't. That clip is actually a forged footage. It's actually someone else playing the game. It's not even my gameplay in that clip. I give her Leon command as well. Sean, how are you enjoying FF1, by the way? I'm super distracted messing with the Fall Guys level... Wait, what? They have a Fall Guys level creator now? Since when? The right sock might get jealous, though. I'm only going to eat one sock. I'm not eating two socks. Long day at work, but I'm vibing right now. Gotcha. You deserve to vibe, though, William. I'm sorry it was a long day, though, but please decompress as much as possible. Volkvang, thank you so much for the lurk. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in to release party. We need to clip that him saying he will eat his left sock. There's no way I actually beat Tears in one stream. I hope you know that. Plot twist, Tears of the Kingdom is actually just DLC and you will finish it in 20 minutes? Okay, Boomy. I need you to calm down. Is like, what if you're right? What if I paid $70 plus for DLC? That'd be crazy. I don't believe that? What do you mean you don't believe it, Scarlet? Very much so. I'm picking up the game at an early release. I got my wifey the SC.
Dip into Typhoon Cove, the metro area's most outrageous indoor water.
Hey, Carl?
Yeah.
We're doing Snickers. We did the water park yesterday.
You didn't invite me?
We didn't actually go to... Was it fun? Never mind, Carl.
I was having relationship issues with my old bank. Next to no interest, the fees, it was just take. So I broke up with bad banking and moved to SoFi Checking and Savings. Now I get higher interest, pay no account fees, and get my paycheck 2 days early.
Get up to 4.20% APY, pay no account fees, and up